Hello, world. Welcome once more to the continuing adventures of SideQuesters Incorporated. As we start off another week and another session, we'd like to once more give our thanks to the Oddbox for all your gaming needs, whether they be video game, board game, computer game, card games, whatever you need. The Oddbox in Newcomerstown, Ohio, as well as Derek and Brendan Feicher for their sponsorship of their music. So, when last we left our intrepid heroes, they had been joining the local adventuring guild. They'd been put together by the guildmaster and sent off on their own to enjoy the town's fair that was coming up, a Founders Day fair. The group had a few mishaps. Some people won some money, went off and found recreation unto themselves, while the rest of you ended up fighting a bunch of savage mushroom people. When last we left off, you were escorting a gentleman back to the city. Mm-hmm. And the bonfire was burning away in the background as you were heading for the city, the mushroom people retreating into the darkness. So, what do you do?
I'm still carrying this dude. So.
Just He-Man and the dude?
You feel him struggling underneath you as he's... Oh, you can put me down, good sir.
You had two gigantic holes in the back of you.
Yes.
They're still mostly there.
I know, I am very hurting, but I'm alive.
Okay.
Alright.
Where do you need us to take you?
Please, I need a shoulder at least to lean on. My name is Yanagi Kaito.
I give him my shoulder to lean on.
Oh, thank you, good sir.
No, robot.
Inside the gates, there are many urgent care medical facilities for those who come to the city injured. If you could please escort me there.
Okay. Start to take him there?
Yep.
It's a couple of minutes. You're a decent ways outside the city, probably close to half a mile, so it'll take you a few minutes to get inside. And there's still people running around. Nobody's screaming anymore, but everybody's still a little freaked out by what happened at the fire and what few people you do encounter.
What was the name again?
Of his name?
Yeah.
Yanagi Kaito. Yeah. As he's escorting you, he looks at you and I must express my gratitude for healing me, for helping me in my great time of need. My teacher will be very appreciative of you.
Who is your teacher?
He is Young Zhao So. He is one of the Mage Council. I am his lowliest assistant, as he trains me in the ways of being a sorcerer.
What exactly do you know of these mushroom people?
I know that they have historically been a very peaceful and quiet people. They have a small mine outside of here that they call their home. They trade with the local farmers. They prefer to be left alone and do not deal with the city. But they are helpful to the farmers, and there's a small trade back and forth. What would prompt this fighting, I do not know.
I'd like to find out.
Does he seem like he's on the up and up about that?
Roll insight.
You said something about the caves earlier?
Yes.
That they've been delved into, and this might be why
They have we accidentally came across them a few years ago.
I got a 10.
Oof. And in one of our outlying mines.
Mm-hmm.
And since then we have conceded the mine to them and allowed them to keep it. And they have traded some of the ore to the local farmers. But it was under the understanding that no one would go into the mines anymore.
Sounds to me like somebody went into the mines.
Yes.
My thoughts exactly. Barracles.
Who, though?
Yeah. As far as you can tell, he seems to be pretty legit. He's got the official robes on of a representative or someone of the council. So he looks pretty legit.
Let's get this man taken care of before we inquisition him more.
Yeah.
Because I need his first name again, Because it auto-corrected it to Hannah.
Kaito. Yanagi Kaito.
Yes,
you may call me Kaito.
Or Hannah.
Or Hannah.
As this wants to keep calling him.
Yes. As this strange magical device wants to call him.
Yeah. And what was his boss's name? The...
Yuan Jang Sun.
Unagi's the mage, right?
The guy that's with you.
Okay.
The other dude we haven't met yet.
Right.
So, you have a quiet, uneventful trip back to the guards confront you at the gate, but Kaito waves them off. And just inside the gates, you do find a small, what we would consider an urgent care facility that's set up by, excuse me, and run. This particular one is run by the Priest of Light, or the god Solus. So,
Come on, buddy. Let's get you taken care of as I carry him towards the emergency room or center.
you take him inside, and you're greeted by a priest of Solus. Oh, good sir, what ails this gentleman?
Well, the last time I checked, he kind of didn't have, holes in his back. And
Oh,
then
well.
there was holes.
Well, I can see where that would be a problem. Let me get my boss, because I don't know. I could try to help him.
Just go get your boss.
Yeah, let me go get the doctor. He can do a lot better than I can. This guy's
I whispered
just
to
barely
Kaito.
19.
Man, I think you're gonna die.
Oh, please no.
For some reason, I believe him, and I'm going to check him out with medicine. If that's cool.
Go for it. Give me a medicine check.
I'm going to try to find a bed and bring it over. Or if it's close enough, I'll
Yeah,
take him to it.
20. Oh yeah, he's
Lay him face down.
hurting, but there's no life-threatening condition
Okay.
at the moment. He's
Okay.
he's
For
beat up.
now.
Yeah,
Dun dun dun.
he's beat up pretty bad, but he's holding his own thanks to
Okay.
you guys. So
I think you'll make it, Kaito. Which way's your boss?
he is in his tower in the middle of town.
Do you have some?
I would not bother him if I were you. He is not feeling well tonight and has a temper.
Who would we
Well,
need
co-
to talk to about going and investigating the mine to see what causes?
I would not recommend doing it on your own. We will organize a diplomatic team if you are interested. Are you all adventurers, perhaps, with one of the guilds?
Yes.
Indeed.
Then I will put in with the local guildmaster a request for your group. Do you have a name, perhaps? If not, it is okay.
Oh, no. Here it comes. Our group name. I wasn't ready for this.
Not
If
it.
not,
Not it.
if not, I understand.
The
Just
Alliance
give me
of
your
Robot.
names, and I will request you as an escort.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not that kind of escort.
No.
You got something against that?
Speak for yourself.
Hey, whatever you do to make money is on you.
Do robots have sex?
No.
No. No.
So
I
was she not-
identify as male.
Before
So
we
are
can
we
go
just-
before
are
we
we
can go
playing
anywhere,
Beat
Kaito,
Boop
we gotta,
01?
before we can go anywhere, Kaito,
Yes.
we left somebody of our party. They left us. We gotta meet back up with them.
Okay. Do you know where they are?
No.
I believe he sent
I have an
messages out.
idea.
No, he sent that
He
courier.
sent, yeah, he sent
Yeah.
We know
couriers
where.
out.
I just can't remember the name.
He is
Somewhere lavish. He had a lot of money.
Oh,
Lots of ladies
I
of the
think
night.
I know. I'll go fetch him. You just want to bring him back here?
Yeah, just bring it back to us.
Because
He needs filled in.
if
one
I
way or
remember the
another.
place, he may need clerical tending.
It's not the only thing he's gonna need.
Yes.
So you go get him?
Yep.
You approach the Royal Port Hotel and Spa, where his courier was sent from. It's a very fine hotel. Not super, wouldn't say like 5-star, probably 4-star, but high-end 4-star. A little pricey, but he's staying here at the Royal Port.
So I'll go ahead and approach the front desk and.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
There's a half orc standing behind the bar, behind the counter. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, something I can help you with there, bub.
yes, a courier was sent for us earlier this evening
Uh-huh.
from a distinguished gentleman who had perhaps burning through a lot of his money.
That's. Well, we tend to have a.
I don't know if he would have given his real name or not.
We tend to be a very discreet facility.
Oh, don't worry.
You are not planning any kind of ruckus or trouble, are you, sir?
Absolutely not.
Can you describe the gentleman?
He is half orc, as
Okay.
yourself.
Oh, I know just the gentleman. We only
Yes.
have one half orc staying with us tonight.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. He's down the hall, room 5.
Thank you.
You didn't get that information from me.
Of course not.
Yes.
And I slide him just, 3 silver.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good day to you.
Good day.
So as he's looking up our resident friend, what are the rest of you up to?
Making sure Kaido's not going to die. I'm worried about him.
The doctor comes out as a human. He's also wearing the symbol of solace. He comes out, checks Kaito, casts a couple of cure wounds on him. He's a little stiff, a little sore. I mean, you would be too if you just had your lungs stabbed out. So he's wheezing a little bit, but
Do I
doctor
know
assures
about
him.
this religion
Yes. This is
in
one
any
of
kind
the-
of way?
Boss is you follow Boss, the grave
Right.
religion. This is Solus, the Lord of Light.
Okay.
So
I'm going to go around and see if I can be of any assistance helping carry move patients and people.
I'm gonna pray to myself quietly
Mhm.
with my hand around my amulet, and I just kind of want to pray to see if he was supposed to live or die.
Yeah.
I would like to know.
yeah, the doctor looks at you and goes, "Oh, I see we have a fellow practitioner of the clerical arts here. My
Yeah,
good son, you follow Lord Boss.
I
Or,
do.
sorry, Grandfather Boss.
I do.
Apologies. I am a follower of Lord Light, Solus.
I see that.
Yes. This particular facility in this section of town they're mainly run by our church. The priests of Boss tend to run out of the southern gate. That's where most of their urgent care facilities are kept. Every church has their own facilities throughout the city. They just are run by a different church and scattered all over the city. Yours just happens to be along the southern gate. In case you're wondering.
That's a good part of town.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's just inside the gates. It's there to help, just like this one, help any travelers who come along and are injured.
I think he said your gate's in the deep south.
It's in the deep south.
I'd like to talk to Kaido, see what more he knows about this mine. I'm out. Kaido, what do you like? Come on, man. Tell me more. I got beat up real bad trying to protect you.
Well, so did I, sir. And it is much appreciated. But
I need to know what we're about to walk into. Give it to me straight.
All I know is that the myconoids live there. In which he...
Myconoids.
Oh, sorry.
Myconoids.
The myconoids live there and have been at peace with the city for many years. There's been no trouble. As I said, they trade with the local farmers. They prefer not to deal with the city, so we leave them alone. They trade all with the farmers. We only keep track of them to ensure no problems. Until tonight.
Well,
There's
there
been
was
no
kind of a
problems
problem,
in
Kaido.
20 years.
You know, if they live in a bunch of caves, and there was as many as we saw, I wonder if they have enough room. There can't be much room.
Robot, go sit in the corner.
Punbot.
I had to get one, I'm sorry.
That hurt.
You're not a very fun guy.
The doctors look at you and go, "Though you are a large gentleman, we really don't have any work for a gentleman of your size. You might try the docks. We have a lot of delicate instruments in here for diagnosis and helping our patients.
I will very overly cautiously move. Actually, I'm going to go find a blacksmith to see if they can polish me up because I got the crap kicked out of me.
At this time of night,
I
you're not
need
gonna
your
find me.
oils.
I need
Slab.
essential oils.
It's between 9 and 10 o'clock at night at this point.
Oh, okay.
So,
I think you should hold the door. Hold the door.
As terrible as this is going to sound, I'm going to go polish myself then.
okay. So, Findak.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, this is gonna be good. No, thank you. Didn't order room service.
It's not room service. Knock, knock, knock.
Go away.
Full car. We had an accident at the fair. We're gonna need you.
Wait here, ladies. I'll be back shortly. Approach the door. Go to open it. See his ragged state.
Not really. I took no damage.
He didn't take some of that.
That's
He
Justin's
smells
blood.
a little smoky.
It's not mine. There's just a little bit of blood on it. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's not mine.
You look like you're having just as much fun as me.
I highly doubt that. Take a look inside. I'm
Little do you
gonna
notice-
roll knowledge check real quick.
He's covered in blood too for some reason.
Nope, I don't know who they are.
Okay. Yes, because you have the criminal background. So,
I have a knowledge of people
yes.
of a certain profession.
As he looks into the room, he can see two sheep, two ladies that are dressed awkwardly, and a table splayed with narcotics.
Ah, the little Bo Peep setup, I see. You must have won quite a lot of money.
A man of the finer tastes, I see.
Oh, I know all the special deals.
Well, what is it you need me for?
Well,
Cannonball.
let me give you a little bit of rundown there. Apparently, after you left, they set off the fireworks to start the, or bonfire to start things off. And, we got attacked by mushrooms.
Well, I'm attacking some mushrooms right now.
I know, vengeance is sweet. But no, these were ones that were actually living and really just beat the absolute snot out of all the other three.
Ones that were living.
Hilariously.
Well, that just seems terrible. Again, what do you need me for? I'm trying to have a nice evening.
Well, at this point, I'm just alerting you to the fact that we're going to need you in the morning to go investigate and perhaps be bodyguards for diplomatic mission to the cave where these mushrooms live.
Very well, I shall see you in the morning. And I slam the door in his face.
Have a good night.
I'm
pretty
trying.
sure you will.
The little boat
Dick.
All right.
That's
I
gonna.
go back to the thing. He'll be here in the morning. Or I'll get him in the morning. Either way, he may not be super useful for the first while.
Does he smell like barnyard?
I may have to.
You don't know.
I didn't
You
walk in
weren't
the
there.
room.
So that's why you were looking at sheep and all that when you were at the fair. I didn't
May
know
have to
that
get
you
him
were,
a pot of coffee
from
before he
Wales,
starts out.
New Zealand.
All right.
I asked Kaido,
Yes.
will he be willing to take us to his his master in the morning?
I would retire to your guild hall for the night. As I said, it may be a day or two as they organize the diplomatic mission. Just know that I will call for you, or someone will, to escort the diplomat.
Will it be early
It
in the
will
morning?
Probably be me, as my master is not very fond of me.
Was he hit with the spores at all?
No,
Okay.
not.
Was it any of us?
No.
No,
Okay.
No.
Is there anyone here that was? That's being taken care of?
no,
Okay.
not in here.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have kind of been some of the first to get here.
First responders.
Yeah, first responders.
Well, Brobot, gentlemen, I think we need to go back to the guild hall and call it a day. I need to take a nap.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine.
I'm not in there. Remember, I very
Oh,
cautiously left because
now we
6
lost
foot
Brobot.
10.
We gotta find Brobot.
I'm just outside polishing myself.
What are you using to polish yourself?
So was Fulcar.
Apparently, he's using sheep.
Hey, wool, lanolin oils.
I got cloth in my backpack and stuff, so I just
All sorts of fluids.
Okay, let's go get Brobot, and then we'll set up and get ready for the morning
roll out.
to move out, or at least go see his master.
Let's go.
Where are we staying?
Go.
at the guild.
The guild hall.
Okay, because I'm broke.
Yeah, the guild halls have barracks built into them for new members that don't have families.
Actually, while they're doing that, I want to go to the Temple of Boss
Okay,
in the south and see
that's
if
just
they have.
where the medical facilities are. The temple
Okay.
of boss.
Okay.
You if just ask around, you should easily be able to find someone who would direct you to a temple of boss.
This late at night, though, would be anyone even in the temple.
Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. I'll go with them.
You all return to the guild hall with the exception of Fulcar,
Mm-hmm.
who is enjoying himself with the little Bo Peep special. And you walk in the front door, and there's a very scrawny, haggard-looking gentleman with one leg sitting behind the desk. Looks like he's just packing up the last of his paperwork for the day. Ah, you rookies, huh? You're back, huh? This is your guildmaster. Apologies.
Sir, you wouldn't know the day that I've had. I just want to go to bed.
Goran. Goran the Bold is his name.
You hear about the attack on the fair?
I heard some ruckus, but
Yeah,
I
we
figured
were
it was just
there.
the fireworks.
Nope, mushrooms.
Wait, mushrooms?
Yep.
Yeah,
Not the
Spaghetti
magical
tall.
kind.
Well,
Sure.
you don't know
Are you
that.
sure you haven't been eating the mushrooms?
My name's not Polkar.
I tried.
I mean,
I have my life
I've
together.
had a few. I've been an adventurer myself, and I've had a few encounters with some mushrooms. They were, yeah.
Well,
Those were the best.
I'd like to
adventures
show
I've
him my
ever
cuts
had.
and scrapes.
what's his name?
Those must have been some tough mushrooms.
Kaido
Yanagi Kaido.
says they're the Myconids from the mines.
Oh, really? What the hell are they doing attacking people?
No, no one
Those
seems to know.
squishy little fungus guys, they never bother anybody.
Apparently, we're gonna maybe find out tomorrow. He said he might request us to help him with the diplomatic mission there.
Oh,
To
well, if
figure
he
out
puts
what
in a contract
happens.
for you guys, I'll let you know in the morning.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, it won't be till later in the morning, but I can let you know if he puts in a
Good,
contract.
good. Because one of our members probably will have a fantastic waking up
Oh,
if he goes to sleep.
yeah, you do seem
The Bo
one
Peep
member
special.
short. Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? The Bo Peep special?
Yeah, that's what he got.
Wow.
He may not be sleeping tonight.
No, he's not. He's gonna be lucky if he sleeps for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Of course, it depends on what kind of recreational intaking he does.
It looked like he had a buffet.
I would assume all of it.
Ooh. Yeah, nope, no sleep for him.
Yeah.
Not happening.
He won quite a lot on my craps run.
Oh, just,
How many rooms are we talking here?
It's a barracks.
It's a barracks.
It's
Okay.
one
just-
room.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
one
bunking.
giant room with bunk beds.
We're bunking.
Except for
Yeah.
me. I just kind
Dibs on top bunk.
You stand in the corner staring at
Yeah,
us as
you've
we
got
sleep.
specific rules. You are not allowed on the top bunk for any reason whatsoever. They took one look at you and went, no. Just no.
I just find a corner and kind of
Power down.
pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still aware, but
Yeah.
I'm just.
We could have so much more space for activities.
What do robots dream of?
You'd
Do
be
you
surprised.
Do you dream of electric sheep?
What is electric?
Boogie woogie woogie woogie.
So
With the assist.
the night
After they go to sleep,
Yes.
I'm going to sneak out.
Okay. Stealth.
With stealth, that'll be an 18.
Oh yeah. You quietly sneak out of the barracks.
Yeah.
Nobody hears you when you.
Wouldn't want to wake them up.
Right.
And I head over and give a report of the day's happenings and what went down. The important things to my contact.
Okay.
And then I head back in.
All right. Not a problem. Give me another stealth on the way back in.
With his contact.
20.
20?
You
Oh
don't
yeah.
have that.
You
Oh, I
are
know.
in and out like the wind. They
Mhm.
have no idea what's going on. So
Low buzzing sound.
the rest of the night, not even a buzzing sound.
No,
Just,
that's me.
Oh, you? You're a fly?
Turn that off.
Yeah. What's that buzz? So the night
It's the
passes.
ladies from the other barracks.
This is
a
not a
co-ed
prison
barracks.
movie. This is not a prison movie.
We're not in my campaign.
Yes. Yes, that one. So, the night passes quietly. And you all awake the next morning. Some of you a little more cognizant than others. So all of you will have a long rest with the exception of Fulcar, who is lucky to have a short rest. So,
I'm up.
yes. You all wake up around
The
8
pie is done!
You all wake up around 8 o'clock.
Toast!
Around 8 a.m.
I put my finger in it.
As long as it's just your finger. So,
It's an American pie.
you all wake up and are standing around the barracks. What are you going to do?
Man,
I'm going to go make a pot of coffee
Mhm.
and then get him out of his room
Okay.
over the way.
That'll
Now
take
that
you
I'm
about
just-
half hour, 45 minutes to go
Mhm.
the round trip, assuming he's willing to get up now or come out at the moment, because checkout's not till technically 11.
Mhm.
So the rest of you, as he's making his way,
Does Guild
To go
Hall
get
have any
full
like training facilities? Or
trading or training?
Training.
Training? Yes.
Just like practice dummies and stuff.
Yeah, they have a huge practice yard with dummies and
Okay.
such.
I'm gonna go do some morning stretches and exercises and practice.
Okay.
Oil up.
Grease the wheels.
Lube up in his case.
Yeah.
hey, didn't you say you wanted to go
Are
to
you
the church
answering the
last
door?
night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I say
I
in my
am
half
up and ready.
hazed wake up,
I have a pot of coffee.
let's
I give it
go.
to you.
And I kind of just grab the back of your purple tunic or whatever. And
Yes.
Purple tunic.
Yes, your purple robe
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I remember.
Yep.
with the gold braid.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
right.
what
I'm like,
expected.
just lead the way. I'll wake up in a minute.
You as you
So-
peer into the room, you can see the sheep have been sheared.
Yes, you pick back up with Findak arriving at Fulcar's room.
I've given him the pot of coffee. He has drank it.
Yep.
One pull.
The sheep have been sheared. The two courtesans that were with me are sleeping on the bed, and I am not wearing the same robes that I was before.
Are these new woolen robes?
No. Before I was wearing robes of boss, and now I am just in leather armor, ready to go.
Leather armor.
So
Alright, let's head back.
Yes.
you stagger out of your room, the smell of debauchery strong overpowering you.
You may need a shower. You can get one at the barracks.
Okay. if you insist. By the way, do you know of anyone that can cure lesser restoration?
I do not know anyone that can cure it, no. There may be some people who can cast the spell.
Yeah, I might need that later on.
Yeah. I lean back and I take a closer look at the girls.
Okay.
That's, if it would be just knowledge, then...
What was the wolf for?
11.
11.
Would I have passing
You-
knowledge of who they may be?
You have a vague idea just from the outfits you see strewn around the room that they could have been wearing, what district they might have been from. They're not like the $2 version.
It's who we ran into
upscale.
first.
Hmm?
Is it who we just ran into first coming into town?
Was it the first ones you found, or did you actually go looking for a little more high class?
I went looking for a little. not you know.
Not your average.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're a step
Alright.
above.
They're gonna be at least decent looking
Yeah.
and still have all of their teeth.
Right.
They're probably fine. I don't know about the sheep, though. So lesser restoration might be lesser restoration might be a good idea.
Yeah.
For him or the sheep?
Both.
Yes.
Yes.
So, as you two slowly make your way back to the barracks, the sun is incredibly bright this morning. There is not a cloud in sight. Yeah.
Singing.
People
Although
are wandering about their business. Horses are. There are actually very few horses in sight. The only ones that you do see are actually being ridden. The carriages you see have no horses pulling them. They're actually just horseless. There's a carriage with a guy sitting on top with a set of reins that goes down into the carriage, and he guides it from there. You see monodrones and duodrones running throughout the city, from place to place, from business to business, carrying goods, carrying bags, things like that. They appear to be some form of messenger service that a lot of the locals use to carry money or carry goods. As for the rest of you, you're training in the yard. What are you doing?
We're headed to the church.
We're gonna try to find something for
Okay.
boss.
As you head to the main lobby of the guild hall. There's actually a woman there this time. You recognize her as Maven.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is Goran's wife. She helps him run it. In reality, she runs the guild herself because Goran is very sick. That's why he looks so gaunt and thin.
Okay.
Just the years of adventuring have caught up to him, and he's paying the price now. She oversees the daily goings on of the guild. Handles all the paperwork. He's the leader in name only, really. So,
What's up, good looking?
she's an older lady in her probably about her 60s.
That's why I said it.
It's like, oh, you flirt.
Missed you. But we got a thing to do. Let's roll, bro.
Hey, are you heading any place in particular, boys?
He said he had to go to the Temple of Boss, and I'm just tagging
Oh.
along.
Well, that's only a few streets over. You're looking about 3 streets.
Okay. Let's head out.
Head to the west.
Go over there.
There's a
Good, 'cause the
decent
sun
sized temple
rises
over
in the
there.
east.
Yeah, you come to the temple. It's a very plain temple. Every temple of Boss is always the same look. It's a square gray stone building. This is where the dead are prepared, and the burial rites are handled. Usually they're near a graveyard. This one, being in such a large city, is not.
I'd like to tap on Chris's shoulder and whisper, I got a bad feeling about this.
Even though it's very dull looking, there's a sense of peace about it. There's nothing foreboding at all. It's a very peaceful, almost zen place. In the middle of all the hustle and bustle of the city, the monodrones and the people and the carriages, this seems to be a center of quiet. Once you get to within about 10 feet of the building itself, everything just seems to be calm. The noise is still there, but just a sense of calm comes over you.
Okay. I want to grab my necklace, clench it tight, and walk in.
As you walk in the door, you see an elderly man pushing a broom, just kind of sweeping the floors for the day.
Okay.
I like
Looks
to
up.
follow him in and sit in the pew.
Oh,
What can I help you with, young man?
I'm looking for a place to pray.
Oh well, all are welcome in Grandfather Boss's church.
I kind of show him the necklace.
Oh, you are one of our disciples.
I am.
Well, welcome, good son. You are especially welcomed. Allow me to bless you.
He casts bless on you.
Okay.
Who is your friend here?
That's
Burial.
That's Burial.
Ah, well, allow me to bless him. Yes, we're both very strong gentlemen. Is there anything I can do to help you with your time? Is there anything I can do to help you in your times?
Kind of just want to pray on my own right now.
Well, you are welcome. The altar is there, the pews are here, and I am here if you need me. I am Father Jericho.
Okay.
If you need any assistance, do not hesitate to ask.
He hunches back over his broom, slowly goes back to sweeping the floors.
Okay. I'm gonna leave him to do his thing with the sweeping for right now. Just find my own little space.
Sure.
And just pray to boss.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get some sort of sign to see if because you said that one person is sick and not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to try to figure out if there's any kind of teetering between life and death. People messing with it, maybe a little bit around here.
Give me a religion check.
Religion.
Uh,
Oh, that's not good.
sorry.
17.
17, nice. Through your prayers to boss and your time spent in meditation, you're there for probably a good 2 hours.
Hmm.
And you get the sense that all is normal. No one seems to be messing with the balance, at least here.
Okay.
You have a sense of peace.
That's good.
I fell asleep in the pew.
As you start to drop off, you feel a whack on your shoulder. And you look back, and the only thing you see is the old man just pushing his push broom.
I give him the look like, do that again, old man.
He just not even looking at you, just pushing his broom along.
I look over,
Your
see,
blessings will wear off after an hour. So
Okay.
look over at him, see if he's ready to go.
oh, not at that point.
Okay, then I just sit there and twiddle my thumbs.
Yeah, you would have dozed off probably after an hour or so. So you have another hour to wait.
Okay.
Give me a Constitution check to see whether the boredom overtakes you again.
19.
Yeah, you managed to keep yourself awake. And, you know, Jericho's probably watching you the whole time. I don't know, giving you the side eye.
All right.
Giving him the slanty eye too.
Better watch
Once
out.
the 2 hours is up, I'm gonna go ahead and grab him.
Okay.
He'll give you the walls.
I'm gonna
of
go
Jericho if you're
to
not careful.
Jericho,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna slip him the last 3 gold that I have from panhandling.
Mm-hmm.
You've made the list.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell him like, everything's fine. Everything seems on the up and up here so far.
Thank you for the donation, my son.
Are you still wearing those garish robes
Yes.
Yes.
and the underwear on your
No,
head?
he has the underwear.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
wearing them.
Okay.
He's wearing the loincloth, the manticore loincloth.
Yeah.
So,
That's it.
so I'll make my donation
Yes.
Boss
and
bless you, my son.
bless
Thank
you as
for
well.
your donation. The church
Pen literally just-
always has need. This will go to bury those who cannot afford it. And bless you, my son.
As we walk out, I flip him the bird.
I grab him by the finger and
As
lead
you,
him back.
as you raise your arm and begin to extend your middle finger, you feel a crack right on your shoulder, the exact same spot.
Old man.
He's just standing there leaning on his broom, watching you go. A very slight smirk on his face. Almost not there. Just that kind of.
I'm gonna say, let's get out of here before you teeter the line. And we're gonna go ahead and go.
Okay. You head back. By this point, you two have returned to the barracks.
Do I have enough time to have taken a shower?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. Because they were gone for you. It would only take 45 minutes for you guys to get there and for him to get to you and you guys to get back.
Okay.
To the thing. They were gone for 2 hours.
All right. I will have taken a shower and
Yeah.
be waiting in the main room.
By this point, it's about 10 in the morning, and Maven's still sitting there flipping through papers.
As I walk back in, how you doing? Good looking.
She goes, all you adventurers are the same.
Anything new come in?
Actually, yes. Just came in. Not 10, 15 minutes ago for you.
Let me get the boys and we'll come back. So to round up the boys.
Yeah, I'm just in a bunk reading a book.
So I'd like to look Folkar up and down.
Yeah.
And pondering what happened to the boss robes.
I'm gonna look him up and down the same way he's looking me up and down,
Okay.
and wonder what the fuck he's wearing.
Yeah. We're all kind of wondering that.
I'm gonna give him the I don't know.
And then I'm gonna give him a lot of side eye because he's only wearing a manticore loincloth.
Yes. One big, huge fuzz all the way around. Just
Yeah, yeah.
Big stinger hanging over the front.
I keep telling him he's not wearing it right.
Yeah.
You wore it as a bra.
What's a bra?
Does that give you enough protection for where we're getting ready to go?
More protection than I would ever need.
It will count as no armor. So while you're wearing that. So.
Alright. You called us for a reason. We get the job.
Hey, the beautiful old lady at the desk needs us. Let's go see what she has to say.
Alright. Let's see that job posting. Get that money.
I'm gonna make sure
Money?
the robot's turned on and ready to go.
He's out in the training room.
Hold on.
He's
That
out
he's
in the training
okay
yard.
and ready to go. Okay.
Out there just kind of
Charged up.
working forms through the dummies and such.
Sidian,
Yeah.
let's get going.
Where?
Away.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, you wander back into the main area, and Maven's still sitting there. She's like, "Oh, well, the request just came through a few minutes ago for you. You were all requested by name. You will need to come up with a name for your group, just for paperwork purposes. But in the meantime, it seems that Jiangsu has requested your presence. So, he is in the tower, the Mages Council Tower at the center of town.
We need a name.
What name do we want to go with?
Alright, let's huddle up.
We're huddling.
Huddle.
My vote goes to the Guardians of the Forest, but that's just my personal opinion.
Not snazzy enough.
Brobot Incorporated.
No.
I don't know. They'll put him as leader.
I would
don't
say
know that.
I would say that makes it a little too metal.
Which there's very little metal on him. Mainly stone and wood.
It's just a little bit too rock.
Yeah. So,
Oh, this is hard.
This is hard.
you have time to think. It is not a requirement right away. As she said, she just wants you to think about it and get back to her.
I like the elves, so I like the idea of money makers.
No.
No.
Crimson Hunters.
None of us are wearing red.
Emerald Hunters?
Kind of makes it
I
sound
like the
like
hunters.
The
part.
Garish Five. As I look directly at
Fab.
you.
The Fab Five.
Gold hunters?
You do know that the city guard, at least those who work on the wall of the city, their colors are black and hunter green. Those who form the local police department, their colors are bright red and blue.
America.
It'll
think it's
come to
something
us.
else.
We'll
I feel like we haven't done anything worth renown.
we'll see if we can
You know
how
what
this
I mean?
contract goes, and maybe it'll come to us.
For now, just put 3 dots.
I'll just list your
TBD.
names.
Ellipses.
TBD. To be determined.
I'll just list each of your names on the contract.
Sheep
might
Shearers
work.
Anonymous.
TBD.
The Little Bo Peep specials.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we need to associate with that.
What is that? The LBPs? Yeah, you know me.
He presents the contract. Do you accept? Place your thumb on the magic contract if you do.
Sweetheart,
Each
that's not the only
leaf.
place I want to.
A
Clank.
bloody what appears to be a bloody thumbprint on the contract.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of, as you do, it
Thumbprint?
flashes. Whatever oils or
Oh no, I was
yeah,
sorry.
you
I
leave
was thinking
some kind of oily print
like,
on
do
the...
I actually? I was thinking, do I have a print?
You would have something regardless.
I imagine the bottom part of my amulet's pretty sharp. I'm just gonna
I imagine the robot just poking a hole through the
I just put my thumb on it and it leaves the mark.
Yeah.
Why are you guys cutting your fingers? It's magical.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
I leave like 3 because I can't figure out how to do it.
She's like, really, boys? It's not hard. Just touch your thumb.
We don't even have a name yet.
It doesn't matter. Just touch your thumb.
I touched my other
I
thumb.
think some of them are a
Either
little...
one will work.
Two
Take
thumbs.
my other hand and touch my
Oh, boys. Boys.
They're foreign.
Yeah, obviously, Findak.
The thumb printers.
right.
Oh,
They're not
boys.
used to the magicalness of the place.
Yes. All this does is say that you accept the contract
What is this contract for?
to escort the diplomat to go see the Myconids.
I told him last night, but he...
And does it stipulate in the contract he has
may
to come
not
back
remember.
alive?
Yes. It's your job to protect him under Section 3, Article 4. Your job to protect him and bring him back alive if possible.
I should have read the fine print.
You shall be protected.
Yeah, you will each
What's
receive... Oh, this is a good contract, boys. 200 gold apiece. So, good
That's
contract.
another night on the town for you.
That's a lot of money for
Will we be seeing you,
Grandpa the
full
boss.
car?
Let's figure it out now. We don't have a name yet. Who's doing group inventory?
I'll do it. I've got a sheet.
Okay, group inventory. And gold
You're
count?
also the biggest.
Yes.
That too.
Okay, group inventory and gold count.
Your backpack is literally 3 times the size of
Well,
mine.
everyone can keep their own gold.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody keeps
I want to
track of
have like a personal
Party
gold,
gold.
and then party gold to like buy things.
Okay.
Because my personal gold, I'm not ever going to have any.
I would say you can trust me with the party gold, but I'd be lying.
Woody?
I don't even need to roll insight for that.
That's what we say. Roll insight.
See, I'm thinking name. I know we're joking with a little bit of people.
It'll-
but
it'll-
the word
it'll come to
shepherd
us.
stuck in
It'll
my
come.
head.
It'll come.
Shepherd.
We might go through 100 episodes, but we'll get it.
Yes. So,
We could ask our followers to help us name our.
Why are you looking that way? The camera's over here. Yes, let's ask our followers.
yeah, that's my camera. Yours are up here. Scooby. Ooh, better be careful. Copyright there.
Yeah.
Shaggy might come after us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn you,
no,
Maverick.
no.
1% of his power will level us all.
They made his character in D&D.
Oh,
He
yeah.
could do
it's
it.
He's a
Terrifying.
CR30.
So,
Okay.
you finish up with the contract with Maven and head out for the middle of town. As I said, you see mono drones and duo drones. You see all kinds of goings on throughout the city as you are traveling.
We hear cats.
You hear a cat caterwauling, literally.
Kitty?
Wah.
I like cats.
As you're passing through
They are
a
fluffy.
slightly seedier part
Good
of
with
town,
ketchup.
you see a rundown temple and you hear a woman crying behind it, or sorry, along one wall. She cowers up against the wall, crying.
I
Her
will
clothes are of
I
poor
dash
quality.
over to her. Are you okay?
beach to her.
Do I recognize this temple as a follower of Dorcha?
Give me a religion.
Legend. Let's see what my religion is. 17.
This is a abandoned temple for Fis,
Okay.
the dead god of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you are running up to her, you notice that she is. Her clothes are poor quality, very attractive look. She's very attractive looking, and her clothes are very revealing. A thin, crooked man steps around the corner and right up to her, grabs her arm, twists it, and says, "Where's my money?"
I shoot him.
Oh shit! Okay.
I walk up.
Roll to
and-
attack.
Hey,
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Get my thing. Short bow +5, so 24.
Oh, that'll definitely hit.
D6.
Can I
sneak
intercept
attack?
him?
Yes.
too late now.
He is absolutely has no idea this is coming. He is completely focused on the woman.
6. 7 + 3, 10 damage.
Oh, you catch him right in the chest, and he just and falls over backwards.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'd
he's
like-
not moving, not breathing.
Yep.
And we're murder hobos already. Yay!
No. Let's go. And I go up to the woman and say,
It's a young human woman.
if you want proper employment, please seek out the Leering Eye. They will protect you from such people.
Well, okay. Thank you. Who are you people?
My name is
Just-
Findak.
You just killed him, and
While they're all talking to her, I'm gonna loot the corpse.
And I'm gonna bury him.
And I'm gonna make
I'm
sure
specifically
she's
searching
okay.
for pouches of gold because I heard him say, "Where's my money?"
yeah,
I'm gonna ask her why he was
you
trying to
find
shake her down.
a pouch with 90 gold in it.
90.
He's my pimp. I have to pay him off. It's morning. Time's up. I have to pay. He's
I do not tolerate
You
violent pimps.
killed him.
Yes.
I didn't make my quota last night. Was all. You. How could you kill him?
So, did you have his money?
I didn't make quota last night. That's why he was angry.
How much did you owe him?
I owed him another 20.
And how much do you have?
I only have 30.
Miss, I don't
The
think you're
gold is
master.
Such people are not truly worthy of your attention and time. The Leering Eye is a place that hires people of your quality and profession. And while there are quotas, such things do not happen whenever they are not met on time, such as this. There are no beatings.
Where do I find this leering eye?
I give her directions.
Okay.
Tell me more about this leering eye.
We all
He
turn
leers
and
at you.
pulls her clothing a little closer and shuffles off into the crowds. And
As she walks away, choose a new profession.
There's nothing wrong with
kinda
it.
looks back at you. Kind of gives you a kind of.
There's
Really?
nothing wrong with it, Sir Barrington.
It's burial. Would you like to find out why?
No.
This guy, he knows why, and I bury him.
So now you're standing alongside of a rundown temple with a
I'm
dead
gonna
guy.
investigate the temple.
Is there a graveyard attached somewhere? Okay.
No,
I'm gonna go a little farther out, away from crowds. And I'm gonna drag
in
him.
the dead middle of the city.
I'm gonna
shit.
suggest.
Think like you just killed somebody in downtown
Trash can.
Columbus.
I'm just going to suggest that you burn the body and spread the ashes.
We can do that in the temple. There's no one in there.
Would that not be a fitting end?
It could be.
It's all part of nature. You become something else.
Either that or we could just mask it as a gang hit. A rival pimp took over the territory.
I look weirdly
Is that
at
you?
No. Although I do work for Mistress.
You should give this mistress's name later.
Perhaps if you're willing to pay, customer.
I scoff.
Although I
Pick up
see
the
by
body
your
and carry it into the temple.
loincloth, you might be a man of quite distinct tastes.
And nobody, weirdly enough, nobody has noticed the goings on.
That's odd.
No.
Everybody seems to be avoiding this building.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
any
just,
better.
there's
so-
not a huge clear area around it, but it's just, you can kind of tell, and even just standing beside it, you kind of have a vaguely uncomfortable feeling.
That's good.
It's not dangerous, it's just kind of, this is kind of
Weird.
off, a little bit off-putting. Something about the building. And so, most people just avoid it.
I'm still walking in.
I'm going to walk in with him.
Yeah, the doors are, there's no
coming
doors, it's just an open,
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
go
been
in, but I'm leery
looted.
because I know that this is the temple of a dead god.
yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't care.
Ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
I'm not a religious
I'm-
person.
I'm unfamiliar with this land.
I'm not
so-
really religious,
Pen-
but
or pen-
Yeah.
I'm
so-
practical.
I'm a con man.
Yeah. Yeah. As you all walk in, you can see the iconography. There's books carved onto the walls.
Okay.
Scrolls carved, books, scrolls, various iconography like that carved all over the walls inside. Kind of gives you a better idea of what it might be. There's shelves lining every wall. There's nothing on these other than dirt and detritus and leaves and things like that.
I fall off on it.
Have we buried or got rid of the body yet?
Hmm?
Have we got rid of the body yet?
He
or
just
is
carried it inside.
Okay.
And you guys are all
That's
following
what-
him in.
Yeah. I start looking around for like a room or a basement to maybe stash it. Or closet.
Let's lay it on the altar.
An armoire, perhaps.
I'd like to see if the writings on the wall tell a story,
There's no writings. It's
or like
just
pictures, or
it's just carvings of various books. It's just people sitting there reading.
Let's make this look like a sacrifice.
I'm not okay with any of this.
Why?
No. We can either hide it in here, bury it in some sort of catacombs that might be underneath the temple, or make it look like a, once again, criminal act from a rival territorial gang or pimp or whatnot.
Pimp or no pimp, the man needs buried.
Then let's find the catacombs.
I'm
Catacombs.
just got him dead dude over my shoulder, just waiting for you guys.
Let's
to
find some
decide.
stairs going down.
Give me an investigation check.
I don't find
I'm
nothing.
gonna go with him.
I'm gonna look
Can I just
too.
assist
Do you just want to
him?
give me advantage?
If he's going, you have proficient in investigation.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so yes, you will get advantage, Mike.
Go ahead.
I rolled a
Okay, I don't find anything. That was a 3 and a 2.
I rolled a 17.
With my investigation, that would be a 7.
A 7. Yeah, you can't find it. You can't seem to find any stairs leading down.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of little rooms in the back. They appear to maybe at one point have been reading nooks because they all have a shelf.
Yeah, I was
in
going to
them.
ask if any of them had ground or dirt floor.
No.
No.
Nope, they're all pretty solid.
I rolled a 17 to look for stairs or a way at or somewhere to put this dude.
There doesn't appear to be any stairs leading down that you are able to find.
Can I just?
Every time, since he's done this, remember,
No,
every time,
I've got something else.
No.
every time somebody
your
else
hand
repeats
up.
his thing, the DC goes up by 5.
Okay.
So
Can I just punch the ground and make a hole for us?
it is solid stone. You want to try it? Go for it.
I'm gonna. If we're going downstairs,
Nobody's been able to find anything to go downstairs. There's small
Okay.
rooms, like what may have been study nooks or reading nooks.
can I stay in dead center
Mhm.
of the room?
Sure, the main room.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I want to use Channel Divinity, Eyes to the Grave.
Okay.
So for 60 feet, it detects undead.
You feel nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
The shiver runs down your spine as you do that, though. No, realizing where you are, that
Right.
this is the Temple of Fis.
Okay.
You are standing literally in the holy ground of a dead god. Or a holy building of a dead god.
This isn't the right place.
Is something looking at you from the distance?
So what are you doing?
We gotta find a way to hide this body because we're gonna walk out in the street and somebody's gonna see us.
Is there any type of
Well, this neighborhood doesn't really
Fire
get a lot of
pit
patrols.
braziers
Yeah,
that
but
we
I'm
could
pretty sure you.
I mean,
This
yeah,
place
safety-wise, we
is
should definitely
empty.
try to get rid of it.
There is nothing left inside of it. Anything that would have been here has been looted, stolen, sold.
Find a guard.
Unless you come back and
Whatever.
just go, how's your looting going?
It is just the only thing that's left is whatever was attached to the building, and even some of that's been broken off in a few places.
Find a guard. Tell them we found him
The
that
only
way.
small,
Somebody lying
Make
about
it
it.
look like a suicide.
the only small places
And then they'll take
are
care of it
the
from there.
little reading nooks back.
This is no place
the
for
way.
somebody to be buried.
I'm gonna give you your arrow back first of all.
Thank you. Thank you. Clean it clean. Put it back.
I like the idea of taking him to a guard and just saying, "Hey,
Your arrow is still serviceable.
we were walking past this weird empty temple building thing and found a dead guy.
That you're carrying.
I didn't want to leave him there.
Leave him outside, point it out. If you're carrying it, it looks bad.
Or at least weird.
How about we just sit him
I'm
on
weird.
the ground?
Are we about to weekend at Bernie's at a hidden temple?
How about we set the body, leave it in the temple, and just say, "Hey, dead guy in temple."
And go about our
They're
business.
gonna want to know why we were in there then.
We could just stick it in the alley by the temple.
I was praying to my dead god.
That's gonna go over great.
Well, do I buy that? I know he's not, but can I believe that he would actually lie about that and be okay?
Let's see if he can persuade us, and then maybe if you can do persuade.
I'm gonna look at him dead in his face and say,
Deception.
Talk to him, not me.
"Make me believe it.
Sell it to me, Daddy.
Sell it to me."
I will start reading religion check. Would I know some of the prayers and things that they would know from
Your
the
religion.
10?
You can think of the only prayer you can think of is a small child's prayer.
Okay. I'm going to start reciting that prayer in front of him,
Okay.
and I'm going to perform the crap out of this to make it look and high chant,
Performance.
8.
Oh, yeah. You as you begin your recitation of the children's prayer, you stumble, you trip a little bit, and it looks incredibly awkward and out of place.
Can I use deception to help him? And go like,
I have an
yes,
idea."
I remember this from my childhood. This is done exactly perfectly.
Guys, I have
I set the body down.
an idea.
My
for
arm's
that.
getting tired.
Okay.
You said this room or this temple looks like it's always been empty, and there's nothing ever going on here.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
This has been dead.
You did
for
about as good as I did.
About 50 years.
So if a
My 8
A
is
weird-
still the high roll.
Oh wow, boy, you guys are not. Advantage is not your friend tonight.
No.
Ooh.
so a weird flash of light coming from this building would trigger attention.
Yeah.
I'd like to look for
These dice go to dice
a
jail.
window up that I can stand
It's
in.
a single floor,
Single floor,
single story building.
view of the street.
Okay.
And I'd like to use light bearer and cause myself to become a really bright light to draw attention to the building while everybody else sneaks out the back.
Okay.
Hide the
What
body.
about the rest of you?
All I'm thinking is, if he didn't want to bury it, we could
Are
just
you
leave the
explaining
body
this
and
to
just
the rest
walk
of them?
away.
What?
Are you explaining this to the rest of them, or are you
Yeah.
just going to go
So
flash?
this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up there and we're going to get their attention. Some guard's going to come by or somebody's going to come find this body and take care of it for you, man. And the rest of us can get out of here without going to prison.
I set the body down. I'm just walking.
I would be okay with that.
I'm gonna walk with Bro.
I'm gonna follow the robot and
I'll
just
put
walk
him in one
away.
of his nooks.
Okay.
This is your two guys' problem now.
You want to bury him? You deal with the dead guy.
I got him out of the way.
I feel no pity or remorse for people that beat women.
I agree.
So-
That might have been what he was before.
I mean, you can respect the dead all you want, but that's your beef now. Now follow Robot.
You want me to do my plan?
Go for it.
Let's go stand up on the windowsill.
Wait till we're
Yeah,
away.
clear. So I
Is
kinda
there-
just
Give me a group stealth then from you four.
Oh, that's not
okay? Is there a back entrance to this temple? Okay. Because if there's no back entrance,
Right,
we're going
this is just kind of like, ooh, ah! As he flashes the street.
and then we run out the front of the temple.
Yeah.
11.
14.
14.
Stealth. 10.
So like
You're not the quietest group, and you're not the stealthiest group, but nobody sees you. Wow.
how far is it for me to get out that door from where I'm going to be lighting up?
You were going to have to make a mad dash out that back door. There's no chance of stealth for you. You just hope nobody sees you. Is your only prayer.
Just leave.
Why did that man in just a loincloth put a light up on the thing and then run? It was real furry down there, too.
No helicoptering tonight, sir. Are you going to light barrier, or are you just going to leave with the rest of the group?
Can he see where,
I'm leaving.
Would he
I
be-
left.
He's left with the rest of them. They're already
It's
out the
just
back.
you.
oh,
It is
then I
just
just
you
get,
standing
get out
inside.
of the window and walk away.
Okay.
All nonchalant. And when I get to you, it's been dealt with.
As you walk out the back, 2 guards in red and blue armor come around the corner. You!
Yeah.
What are you doing inside that old temple?
Got lost.
I don't think so.
I
This is not a place to be. What are you
I
doing
didn't
in
know where
there?
it
Causing
was.
problems?
I'm from the woods, and I didn't really know what it was, so I was just looking for a quiet place to relax.
This is not the place. This is the Temple of Fist.
Where's the nature temple, then?
She's across town. Look for the trees. Hippie.
Thank you.
Jeez. They turn around and go on about their business. Yeah, you definitely noticed as you...
Nobody's going to find that body. Because nobody wants to go in there.
Yes, full car.
That was the plan.
You might want to change clothes. You're kind of auspicious. And now when they find a dead body in there, you might be a person of interest.
I don't think they're going to find a dead body in there.
Maybe.
But it's always good to be precautious in these matters.
I'd like to put on my leather pants under my loincloth
Okay.
and half my shirt.
we could have decided to turn into a bear and eat it.
Half your shirt.
Half.
Like,
Which half?
Are you wearing a midriff?
It's like a deep
No,
V.
he's just doing
It's a
the,
really deep V.
I just figured you were doing like the one over your head, over one arm, just kind of like.
You cut it in half.
You said half.
We're deep
You
V.
cut it in half vertically
Yeah,
instead of
literally it's just half a
horizontally.
This
Yeah.
half. It's got buttons for some reason.
He's just wearing the front half, not the back half. It keeps falling off. It won't stay on.
But I'll take my bear hat off
Okay.
and put it in my backpack.
Okay. You all travel as you leave your dead body behind.
They don't know that.
Yes, but you do as you leave your dead body behind and head off deeper into the city to go find Jiangsu's tower. Or sorry, the Mages Council's tower. The rest of your trip is rather unimpressive and quiet. You see all kinds of sights, all kinds of businesses, all kinds of people. Animals being led through the streets, of all varieties in cages. You can see a small white dragon being led through in a cage, very small, only about that big.
Wow.
I tear up on a little bit. Watching these animals be put into cages.
Okay.
It hurts me.
Yeah.
These beautiful mythical beasts.
You finally arrive at the center area where the Mage's Tower is kept. Come on. You have arrived before the Tower of the Salvarat, or the Mages' Council. There is a large gate guarding your way, with guards in front of it.
Do we have a copy of the contract?
Yes, she would have given you a copy of the contract.
I'd like to go show the guards.
To him.
Oh.
Because he seemed to be the only one that had a clue what a magic contract was.
I didn't have any.
I proceed up to the guards, and so we have a contract to fill with, because I actually did write in my notes, Yuan Yan Singh, correct?
Yes.
We're here to escort his representative to the Machinoids.
Oh, okay, sure. Just come inside. They escort you inside to basically a waiting room.
Excellent, thank you.
You're only there maybe about 15 minutes.
I thought it was going to be like sitting in that church with you the other day, man. I was
After about
the
15
old man.
minutes, Kaito walks in. He looks much more healthy and hale and hearty at this point.
I jump up. Hey, man!
Ah, greetings.
You're looking much better today.
Yes.
Kaido!
It is a...
Is he still wearing like the robes that representative of the Mages Council would wear?
No, these are slightly different robes. Same colors, but the markings on them are different.
I'm going to study the markings
Okay.
and try and have
Give me an intelligence check.
intelligence check.
Sure. To see if you can memorize his
13.
13. Yeah, you get a pretty good idea of what they are. You're not from Valaport, are you? Correct. Right. So you get an idea of what they look like. You're not sure what they mean.
Right.
But you know what they look. You have a good idea what they look like. Ah, my friends, my brothers. I thank you for your assistance last night. Oh, good, great robot.
Robot.
Oh,
Let him up,
great,
let him up.
great golem. Oh, please release. Oh,
What's a golem?
you, my friend, are a golem.
He doesn't know. We're trying to keep him in. He's people.
Oh,
That's canon now. He doesn't know he's a robot.
golem does not.
It fits. I have memory issues.
You. Ah, very interesting.
He's a super nice guy, though. Just gotta give him a chance.
He likes to hug.
I have obviously.
He's a real bro.
Yes. Almost a brobot.
Yes.
I've been calling him that since I found him.
Ah, yes. You seem very friendly, large one. I thank you for the hug. Although my back.
I can fix that.
No, thank you. His voice. He gets
No!
very terrified. No, thank you. No. Just a little bit of the taste of your strength has put him off of the idea.
You're
He's
lost.
not real thrilled of that. So, he looks at you. Ah, as I said, I would summon you when it was time to go see the Myconites. My master has decided that speed is of the essence, considering last night. Many of those who were infected by the spores are sick today and unable to even rise from their beds. Our clerics have
I
been
can feel their
unable.
problems.
And you are, sir.
Oh,
I do not
Fulka.
recognize you. Fulka.
Yes, one of the compatriots of this ragtag group.
Ah, well, I am Inagi Kaito, at your service.
A pleasure. I too had trouble rising out of my bed this morning.
Were you, by chance, exposed to spores as well?
A different kind.
Yes. It is. I myself was not exposed to spores, but was stabbed very rudely in the back. Twice.
I saved his life.
Yes. And it is much appreciated. I will show my appreciation in any way I can. Now, for you, my friends, we have... This could be a dangerous trek to the Myconids. We do not know how our reception will be. We have no normal contact with them. They are a quixotic and quiet people. We have had very little contact. We know where they live. We know they interact with farmers. We know they trade ore.
Start with the farmers.
Other than that, well, we know where they are. It's not a matter of finding them. They live in the same hill for who knows how long.
Kaito,
We should check
what
on
can the
these.
Mages Council do to prepare us for this trip?
Well, I assumed you would have your own provisions. Does the
Wasn't in
contract not spell out and offer plenty of money? Was
After
it
complete, we were broke.
Was it too little? My master, I heard, was generous with it.
He very much was.
Very.
He lost his money gambling.
Oh, one of the great sins. But unfortunately, one of mine as well.
I bet it on a horse. It was it's the worst type of bet. I won a bunch on a cock, though. His name was Mr. Cuckers.
You just... No, I cannot. I don't need to know these things.
I'm just. We need a little bit of healing potions. See, I thought maybe the Mages Council would have a guy or some sort of hookup.
Oh, if you were talking simple adventuring supplies,
Yes.
we might be able to spare to at least liberate some money from petty cash to purchase a few minor supplies for our trek.
How much are potions?
50 gold apiece
2 gold apiece?
on average.
Okay.
Yeah. At which point he scurries back out of the room. He's gone for maybe another 10-15 minutes and comes back with a box. He's like, "We are in luck. We are in luck. We have healing potions." And he passes out one regular healing potion, one to each of you.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
He passes the box back out the door to the guard. Excuse me. So, Kaito looks around the room. "I am ready whenever you are, good friends."
Onward.
He hikes up his robe, grabs his... At which point you notice he's carrying a large satchel.
What's
With
in the
him.
bag?
Important documents for the negotiations with the Myconid sovereign. I pray he will see us. And a few gifts, small gifts for our friends. I pray they will see us and not try to kill us on sight.
That would be most agreeable. Not
That's
being
why you
killed
have
on
us.
sight.
Yes. Yes, you my friends, I hope will be able to protect me. If they do, and give us all
So
time
he
to run.
is the representative.
I am representing the council today.
We'll be sure to do our best.
Thank you. Thank you. Normally, someone who threatens the city would be wiped out easily by the gods, but they have been such good friends and good traders. We must find out what happened, why they are suddenly attacking the local farmers.
Yes, because it could lead to a larger conspiracy,
Yes.
possibly, or just simply a element risking the peace.
Yes, which we do not want. We are already at war with Kazarin. We do not need a war with the Myconids.
At home, yes.
Yes.
Kazarin?
Yes, the warlord who
Yeah.
lives on the other side of the continent.
Oh, okay.
Across the mountains.
Yes.
Okay.
He is the mad solar of feasts.
Yeah,
He's got a bad memory.
Yeah.
that's true.
It's okay. We'll explain it later.
Again and again
Yeah.
and again.
You know what? We could just buy him a history book.
Does he read?
Yes.
Do you read?
Yes.
Okay.
Get a 50 first dates in. Just give him a book that you fill in.
It's not that bad. I just got a bunch of blank spots.
Yeah. Buy a few
We'll
books
get him
and
a
fill
book
in
with the
blank
money
spots.
later.
I can't
Party
remember
funds.
anything 70 years back or further.
Yeah.
And then one really bad day.
So,
All it takes is one bad day.
So you all gather your gear. Kaito gathers his bag, and you all begin to head out of the city.
and
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
all right. As you begin passing back through the city, things are bustling as normal. By this point, it's somewhere around noon.
Mm-hmm.
So the city's really picked up in its hustle and bustle, and you're within walking distance of where it is, so it'll take you several hours to get there. Or sorry, not several hours, but it'll take you a couple of hours between crossing the city, crossing the fields. You're easily within walking distance of the Myconid encampment. So expended in, I assume, general chit chat, general conversation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You finally arrive at what appears to be
What a
small
lovely
hill.
day out.
As we're
Yes.
walking, I'm going to be talking with Chris's character about
Okay.
how he should probably let someone of better judgment go with him when he goes clothes shopping the next time.
I give a sideways glance because I hear it.
I like it.
Is this not appropriate?
Not for one of your station.
I'm gonna take it off and just throw it on the ground and keep walking.
Okay.
I see it. So
I have
pick
no
it up.
concept of fashion.
Yeah. Your boss tends to be very neutral colors. Lots of grays,
Yeah,
light browns.
I feel more comfortable now.
You look it.
So do you.
Putting on your old robes, I hope.
Yes.
Okay.
Say, did you have any clothes on underneath?
That's why I said putting on your
Clothes
old robes.
underneath? What are those?
All right, so he
Here
just
we
takes
go
off the
again.
robe. He's naked for a bit.
Kaito just kind of looks back. Oh, what have I gotten myself into?
Well, thankfully we're in the fields and not the
Yes.
city,
Yes.
because I imagine he would have done the same thing.
Yep.
Luckily for you, the fields are pretty empty, and there's nobody really traveling through this section.
Is this better?
Yes, yes. Although a bit dingy, but we can work on that later.
Okay.
I roll up his purple clothes and tuck them in my bag.
Okay. And then make sure you mark that you have purple robes with gold embroidery.
Tell me when we get within about an hour or so of the Myconid encampment. Well, not an hour. Half an hour.
Okay. Between their conversation and Naked McGee here, yeah, you would be
Birds.
about within a half an hour at this point.
Alright, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out what the party sort of use. What was it, perception?
Mm-hmm.
An active perception check for any
Yes.
Myconid warriors or
Which
anything
will
like
slow
that.
your guys' pace.
Yeah, it's like, alright, we're getting close enough. We should keep a watch out for their encampment and any sort of scouting parties they may have out.
I agree.
Which will extend your timeout from
That's
an
a
hour.
12.
What would at normal pace would take you an hour or half an hour is going to take you an hour at slow pace. What was your roll? I'm sorry.
12.
12. You don't really see anything other than what's supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys get within
I would
visual
rather
range
than
of the hill,
investigation.
you can see what appears to be fencing has been set up around the where the entrance would be. You can see a small road leads up into a cave and a hillside, and there's some fencing outside of it to kind of just warn people, hey, this is here. Don't really need to go here. Not really meant to keep anybody out. Just kind of a, hey, this is here. So as you walk up to the fencing, so we are standing outside of the hillside. There's this fencing going around it, just trying to keep the stray people out. And you see a hole with a dirt road leading up to a hole in the side of the hill.
I'd like to see if there's any people walking around the fence. Or do I see anything closer than that? 14.
You don't appear to see anything.
I don't see anything, guys.
I'm gonna look at the dirt road, see if
Okay.
I see tracks leading
Lots
Something
of
that-
tracks.
Okay. Anything that looks
They're
like
very obvious.
that looks kind of like what maybe those dog weird things would have left.
Give me a survival check. I'll take that as a nope.
6.
6. You have no idea. There's so many marks in the dirt here, in the roads, beside the roads, just all over the place that you have no idea what's been through here. Kaito looks at you all. Shall we go? Or do you wish to wait for something?
Well, you would know the protocol for talking with them, so.
Yes. I will approach the entrance and go within. Please stay at my back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay
keep-
right there.
Keep
Oh.
weapons put away,
Okay.
but appear menacing without drawing your weapons if you can. Just look like gods, not like you're here to kill everybody.
I'm nice and shiny.
All right.
Gotta get a pump.
I'm just
Yeah.
clench my necklace as
Gonna
we
say.
walk.
You go directly behind him. You'll be next. Is there room for 2 abreast or just
That's-
one at a time? Or does it change depending upon, because it's a
the
cave?
the entrance that you, as far back as you can see,
Mhm.
it appears to be quite wide. Wide enough to drag a wagon through, even.
All right.
So,
So you'll be directly behind him, and then we'll go 2 and 2.
I like it.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna walk like this.
Kaito kind of
Very well. Do
straightens
so.
himself and adjusts his robe a little bit.
How
Are
tall
you
is
ready?
Like,
I'm gonna
how
put on
how
my-
What?
towering am I over Kaido? Like how tall is Kaido?
Kaito's about 5'9".
So I've still got like a foot and an inch over top of him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on my best menacing half-orc look.
Okay. Yeah. Kaito finishes straightening
Someone
himself,
please get that
adjusts his
face on
bag.
the feed and make that an emoji.
The half-orc growl. So he begins to walk forward into the... It doesn't appear to be afraid or anything, but he walks forward into the cave. Hello? Is there anybody here? I come from the Salbarat. Hello? As you walk into what appears to be a very large open room, probably about 30 feet across, very round. And you see another entrance out the other side. There's 2 wagons sitting here, no horses or anything, just a couple of wagons, and there appears to be glowing moss around the far doorway that's lighting up the cavern to about dim light.
Yeah, I want to check out the wagons.
Okay,
I like to check the moss. Nature.
go for it.
18.
They're wagons.
Can I just get a general sense of sound?
It's a little echoey in here because it is a solid stone room with a dirt floor.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out, perception checking for motion.
Sure.
If I see any motion from where
Okay.
it shouldn't have.
I got an 18 on the moss check.
It is almost a slimy moss, but yet it appears slimy. But when you touch it, it's very dry,
Okay.
and it just you get a couple of flakes on your fingers, and it just keeps glowing. It doesn't hurt or anything. It just puts off a little bit of light. As you're standing there watching, you see motion in the far tunnel where he's beside checking. You can't quite make out what it is at first, but as a few seconds pass, a small mushroom person walks out. Kind of looks around, doesn't say anything. Kaito approaches him. Ah, good sir. I come from the Sabarat. Mushroom looks around, looks at each of you, kind of motions you in.
As I
Do so.
walk forward, I'm gonna cast the cantrip light on my
Okay.
shield,
Okay.
and that's my light source for right now.
He motions you all in, much closer to him, and then shakes his head. And spores begin to fly everywhere.
Oh no!
I'd like to cover my mouth. and nose. Kind of
I
like
want to do a
I'd like to insight check.
knowledge
Just-
check would be mine.
I want to insight to see if this looks like a hostile motion or if it's benevolent.
Okay, go for it.
I'll assist. I don't know how you assist.
You have.
I have proficiency in insight.
So 14 or 18.
18. He seems pretty benign. He doesn't appear to be making. He's just once he has you all within about 10 feet, he's shaking and spores spread out around him. And all of a sudden, you hear in your head, "What are you doing here?"
It's his way of talking to us.
Oh yeah, I remember that kind of vaguely. I could be just BSing.
Why are you here? This is our place, not for you flesh bags.
I'm gonna elbow the. What was his name?
Oh me?
Kaito?
Kaido. I'm gonna elbow Kaido. It's like, that's your job.
He looks down.
Little one, I am here to speak with your king.
You hear there's no sound from the mushroom. Kaito keeps looking at him.
I see. Please, I come bearing gifts.
He presents a small box, takes it out of his bag and presents it to the small mushroom, opens it up, kind of peeks in, looks around. You hear in your heads,
Wait here. I will return.
Okay. I
and he heads
say
back into
that-
the darkness.
I give him a thumbs up.
It's all weird mental talk. It's a little strange to me.
I think we
I
should
don't know if we
spread
can
out a little
respond
bit.
to it with our minds or not.
I'd like to do my best, lean against the wall and see what's going on, kind of thing.
Are you giving a sassy look to the dark?
Burial, give me a nature check.
I have lute music playing in my head for some reason.
15.
You seem to remember that something in your druidic training that you will be able to, that while you're under the influence of these spores, you should all be able to communicate with each other within a short distance.
Guys, this mushroom gave us the ability to talk to each other without actually having to talk. So we can kind of be like telepathy. I think that's what it's called.
Again, I'm verbally going to say, really?
Think,
That's awesome!
think it.
Whenever I do this, I'm using my mind.
Can they
Really?
Can they hear us?
Can they
he
hear
us no
us?
matter where he's at?
if we're talking like that?
Let me see.
Kaito,
Do I remember that?
do you know the abilities of this?
I am familiar with this. I have read up. I spent a good portion of this morning reading up on these
This
myconids.
morning,
Yes.
Kaido.
Yes.
What were you doing last night?
Recovering.
Trying not to die.
Recovering from 2 giant stab wounds in his
Regrowing
lungs.
my lungs via
Good
magic.
point.
I was sleeping and recovering.
So
But
can
these are
can they read our thoughts as well as us reading each
anything
other's?
I have
Can you?
anything I have ever read says that these spores allow you to communicate telepathically, but you must concentrate directly to who you want to speak to. You have the ability to broadcast generally.
Unless we want to talk to him,
Yes.
we should not be relaying our messages directly to him.
Yes.
Agreed.
Everyone's hearing
So
lute
you will-
music now because that's all I've got.
Oh God, what do I get? What do I
he's
get
playing-
for
Congratulations, you've all been medieval earwormed.
As he's middle earworming me, I'm going to grab my bagpipes and start playing my actual bagpipes.
Oh, performance. Roll performance.
Who's thinking of lute music?
I'm thinking like party from Helsinki Bridge.
9.
You squeak at the occasional note, but
Yeah,
it's
I'm just trying to drown out what
Yeah.
he's trying to do to me.
unfortunately,
Oh,
it is actually in your head. Fair
Stop.
music, nothing
Stop.
You're
stellar.
not helping.
Kaito's just kind of like, what are you doing? No!
Sorry!
Ah!
I'm bad at this.
This one is very loud.
I didn't know you came equipped with elevator music.
Please hold.
Is he not an elevator himself?
Technically, he can elevate people
Yes.
and things.
I'm not smooth enough to be able to pull the elevator trick off.
Not while sitting.
Yeah, no. So, as you're all laughing and joking and playing bagpipes mediocrely and playing lute, pretending
I'll
or
turn
singing
it off.
lute music in everyone's head.
That was my background ambient
Yeah.
internal processing.
After about 20 minutes, what appears to be the same mushroom wanders back in, looks at Kaito, then turns around and heads back into the darkness. And Kaito looks at you and says, "We've been invited down.
Excellent.
This... You may want to extinguish that, or at least dim it." Points at your shield. The Myconids
Where'd
do
those
not...
robes go?
Myconids do not like light. They are very afraid of it.
Mushrooms don't like light.
Generally,
Checks
do not
out.
even see them during the daytime.
I'm gonna dismiss it.
Okay. A small torch is okay. But
I have no dark vision, so
a bright light would be
which is really
unacceptable.
weird because my eyes glow.
Yeah. So, you all proceed.
Hmm.
How many of you actually have dark vision? Just the
Ooh,
two of
It's
you?
very low in this
I don't
party.
believe I do.
Dragonborn do
write
not.
that down.
No, Dragonborn do not. Which is kind of an odd thing. But,
Yeah.
so,
I still find it weird. My eyes glow blue, but I can't see in the dark.
Yep.
It's just.
You blind yourself.
Oh god!
too much light. So, you continue on what appears to be. It's not really rough hewn, but it's not natural. It's been. You can tell some of the rock's been carved back a little bit to widen the passage. And it seems to slope. It goes out for about 10 feet and then begins to gently slope down into the darkness of the hill and head deeper and deeper underground. This continues on. Seems to almost kind of curve a little bit and spiral down for several hundred yards before it opens into another room. For you, it opens into a very large room. You see what appear to be a mushroom forest growing here. Ceiling's about 30 feet high. The walls, again, they're not natural, but they're not overly worked. Just enough to like clear off and make more space for the mushrooms to grow. Mushrooms here range in height from this big to 20 feet tall. And they range in thickness from just the simple little stalk mushrooms that you would see every day to almost a tree. You can see many of these smaller version of these mushroom people, even smaller than this one that's guiding you through, tending to this grove. So he escorts you on through there.
I'd like to telepathically tell Falcor, don't eat these ones.
You all have to be within 30 feet of each other for this telepathy to work. So
Yeah, at this point we should be.
yeah, easily.
Don't eat it.
He escorts you along a small little dirt path through the forest over to
Get out of my head or I'll eat you.
a stone door that has been erected. He opens it and continues on down into another pathway, down into another tunnel leading deeper into the caverns. As he leads you deeper, deeper and deeper, another few hundred yards deeper, he opens up into yet another large forest room. He takes you through another door and in through yet another door where finally you see a large stone slab in the middle of the room of gray granite. And there's probably the biggest mushroom person you've seen sitting on the slab. Just sitting there. kind of dangling his feet over the edge, watching you. You can see 4 other, slightly smaller than him, Myconids standing around with spears. And he, the one on the slab, kind of beckons Kaito over.
I'm gonna stay with Kaido.
Okay. He walks right up to the slab.
I'm gonna
Put the light out.
Yeah.
As you put the light out, you realize that there's actually light down here. The glowing fungus that you had investigated earlier appears to be all over the place. It's not bright daylight. You're going to be operating in dim light wherever you go, but it's bright enough that you can still see a little bit. The dark vision isn't even really necessary here.
bright enough to function.
Just barely, yeah.
Which means the dark vision is even better.
Yes, but you still only see grays in your dark vision. Yeah, those with dark vision see it as if it's bright light. Everybody else, you're in dim light at this point, which would be disadvantage for any ranged attacks or abilities. So, Kaito
But hopefully we won't need to use anything like that.
Kaito and the Sovereign stand there and look at each other, and he pulls out several gifts and presents them. They're all in very fine boxes. The Myconid just kind of sets them aside. And then he brings out a sheaf of papers and hands them to the Myconid, who just kind of looks them over and then throws them behind him as if he doesn't care anymore. And he's looking at him, and you can see a very intense... Something's going on between these two. It's a very intense conversation going back and forth. And back and forth. It feels like it's going on forever.
Are we able to...
I want an insight to see if I can make out kind of who's winning the argument.
Sure.
I'll assist.
I'd like to watch the door behind us.
Okay. This room that you are in, there are... So you do have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
You can make out 2 doors behind you. There's the one directly that you came from, and then on the southwest corner, there's a door on the southern wall.
16.
16. It appears that maybe the king or the larger Myconid may be winning this argument. Because Kaito's sweating a lot. And you can see a little bit of just his posture becomes more submissive the longer this goes along. And they argue. This goes on for what feels like hours.
I'm going to ask Kaido what seems to be the issue.
He just looks back at you and waves you off. And goes back to his intense almost staring contest with the large Myconid. At which point, all of a sudden, he breaks, stops, turns, and looks at you all. Run! Now! Run!
I'll grab him and start running.
I'm going to draw my rapier and cover the back of the party as they run out.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up Kaido and run.
I'd like to see if we're being walked towards by the 4 bigger ones that were also in the room.
The 4 with the spears are just standing there.
Kaido, why?
Something is wrong here. This is not right. This is not the king. Or he is under some evil influence. We must go. This is not a safe place for us. We must leave now.
Right.
He's speaking this, not telepathically.
Pick him up. Let's go. Say goodbye to the king.
No, now we leave.
All right, run.
I'm going
We
to pick
go.
up Kaido and...
Run.
I'm going to hold up the back, and once everyone starts going past me, I'm going to...
Okay. You run back out the door. The room that you run into has 3 different entrances. You have one on the southern wall, one on the east wall, and one on the west wall. Which way do you go?
I want a perception check, each of them.
I want to
Would we
intelligence
know
check
which
to see if
door?
I followed which way
Go
that
for
I...
it.
Wouldn't
Came
we
in.
know because I sat there and watched the door we came through?
You were watching the door you came in
Yeah.
into the room with the king.
Yeah, but when we came in, did we come in straight or did we take a turn?
You've turned several times since coming down into this part.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence check 14. Do I recall which way to go?
South.
South?
Yes.
Okay. I want to yell out to the group, that way and point to that door.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue trying to remember the proper ways. Could I get advantage of on this since I did have the dark vision? So
Yes.
And I'll stay with you with my short storm drawn. Try to cover your back if we need it.
Okay.
Put light on my shield
The
again.
floor of this particular room, as you're running across it, is covered in perfect hexagonal tiles. Half of it is covered in fungus, and several large spores or large fungus are growing here. You can see what appear to be 3 drow tending the fungus.
Oh my god.
Like, pending?
Tending the fungus.
Okay.
So,
And this is a way that we already went before, right?
you came through this area before.
And the drow
yes.
weren't here before.
Right. You've been here. You have no perception of time in this
Okay.
because nobody has keen mind or anything.
Right.
Correct. Okay.
I'm
So you
going
have no
to.
perception of time. You have no idea how long you've been down here. It just feels like hours.
I'm going to look at the guy and said, "Could this be the source of the disturbance?"
I do not know. Something was influencing his mind. Drow do not usually have mental faculties that can overwrite the Myconid and control them. Usually they are more brute force, if anything.
Could
Are we
something
being
be controlling
followed?
the drow?
Not out from. Nobody has come through the other door from the king from either of those rooms, and none of the doors have been opened.
I'm gonna set Kaido down.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not being followed. Can I investigate the drow?
Yeah.
To see if it looks like they're actually being controlled by something. Like in their eyes
right,
or
incite them, yeah.
emotion.
I believe insight would work for this, or investigation. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, not insight.
That'll be a 19.
19. Yes, as you go up and then you approach these drow, they completely ignore you and continue tending to the garden, and they do appear to have fungal growths on parts of their bodies. In fact, the one even has a little mushroom growing out of his shoulder.
Okay, so keep an eye on them, but we don't not go worry with them because it looks like they are.
Are they impeding
Rotting.
our progress?
No,
They look
just
like they're
tending to the
rotting.
garden, kind of.
What do you mean by rotting?
There's mushrooms growing out of them.
I like to roll nature to see if I can tell what type of mushrooms they are.
Sure.
I'm just gonna try and
I
reach
don't.
out to one of them.
Portobello.
Segment spores. See if
Ooh,
there's
delicious.
any kind of feedback.
Still gonna make a safe bet. Don't eat them.
As you attempt to reach out to them, see if they even have enough intelligence for you two to reach out. You get really nothing back in return.
Static.
What did you say they look like?
They're
You
drows.
hear like a
they're
single
rotting.
word of.
I don't think people that have fungus growing out of them is normal, and I think
I'd
we
like
should
to
go.
Indeed.
use Eyes to the Grave again.
Okay.
60 feet.
It's something. If we
You don't
leave,
detect
then-
any undead in the area.
so they're not
They're not undead.
No,
it's not
but
in the
there's
traditional sense.
mushrooms growing out of them. They'll probably be controlled by mushrooms.
Something parasitic.
Probably.
It's a drow now, and it's docile. Should we keep moving?
Yes.
He told us to run.
We,
People should not have mushrooms growing out of them. I suggest we leave.
We leave.
Or else we will start having mushrooms growing out of us.
I'm gonna head the group out with the light on the shield.
Okay. So you're casting light again?
Yes.
Okay. As you all begin heading out, you come out of that room, head through the south door into a carved stone room. The walls are covered with lichen and luminous moss lights up the room. Other than that, the room appears to be empty, except for 2 doors on the north wall and 1 on the south wall.
Which door did we come in?
You came in through the other door on the north wall.
Okay. And do you want me to re-roll another intelligence check to see if I know which way to go?
I'm sorry. You came in through the one. There's 2 doors on the north wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in the east corner, and there's one about in the middle.
Okay.
You come in through the one by the east corner, and you know that you came into the chambers originally through the other doorway on the north wall.
So the middle north.
Yeah, the middle north is where you know.
Going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to issue instructions of where I think we should go to Brew 2 so we can head that direction.
Okay.
Start going that direction.
Sure.
I'm starting to hesitate. Why? If we leave without doing anything, A, we don't get paid. And B...
We are paid to deliver the Chancellor
We
back
do get
safely.
paid.
Okay, good point.
We do get paid. We're getting paid to bodyguard him. So
If
bodyguarding him out of here.
If he dies, we don't get paid.
I'm going to put my hand
Mhm.
on the back of his shoulder.
Who's?
Uh,
Kaito?
Kaido.
Sure.
And I'm just going to tell him that today's not your day to die. And I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay. That is your...
Just to be safe.
That lasts for a minute,
Yes.
I believe. And I believe that's your concentration. Correct?
Just says duration.
Should
Duration 1 to 1 minute.
Yeah, there should be a
Duration.
little...
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Concentration.
There you
Yep. Okay.
Are you sure you want to cast that now?
Yes.
All right, you head back through that doorway, which is just an open arch in there, and it leads back into the pathway to where you can run back upstairs.
Okay.
As you head back upstairs, again, it's a couple hundred yards running, just slow spiral up.
Mm-hmm.
You come back out into the little hallway, which leads into the original forest of mushrooms. And you
Is this the one with 20-foot tall ones?
yes.
I think we should get through this room quickly.
Yes.
I concur.
What is,
Duh.
Dash, people, dash.
what is...
I'd be out in front.
Yeah, marching
I'd,
order.
Yeah, you got the
I'd be
light.
second.
So,
Light. Second.
I'm at the end.
Let's put him in the middle. Yourself as the
who's
main
after
protector.
After Fulcar is going to be
Kaito?
Kaido,
Kaito.
Then me.
and then
Okay.
Sidian.
And then me, and then you
I'm
coming
at
up
the-
last.
I'm hesitant of these fungus
I
things.
still don't feel right
Okay.
leaving.
Once again, you're my barricade.
Then you can stay.
What is stopping
These
them
birds
from
have gotta
attacking
quit.
again? It's,
Maybe don't name yourself a bear pun.
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean they're not attacking you already. We got to get out of here.
We gotta go.
Complete the mission.
Yes, complete the mission.
okay.
As you get about halfway across this room, you see the beings that are tending the area. Most of these appear to be more of the, not the drow, but dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the Durgar, sorry. Attending it, there's about 5 or 6 of them. And you see, kind of floating amongst them, what appears to be a brain with a beak and tentacles hanging off the bottom.
Oh, God.
Run.
What the... What?
Run!
See if we can get to the door.
Going to try to run for the door past it.
Yes. I'm going to shoulder check it.
As I go past, I'd like to do my light bearer. It spreads light
Okay.
60 meters or 60
Imagine
feet.
Daffy Duck from Space Jam. It's gut check time.
Light up the room like a candle.
Okay. So, who's charging in first?
Same order.
Same order?
Yep.
Are you charging it or charging past it? Because it is right in the middle of the path that you are on.
If it's in the way, I
Yes.
assume we go through it. So I'm charging it.
Okay.
I want to assure safe passage, just to make sure. So I'm charging it.
Okay. Charge. What is that? Good one. We'll go unarmed strike.
Oh,
If you're just trying to shoulder check into
yeah,
it, right?
shoulder check.
Okay.
Strength.
Yeah.
17.
That will hit.
So unarmed. I'm doing damage.
Yeah.
1d4. I'm assuming.
No.
Well, no, it's just
one
one.
plus your strength.
1 plus my strength will be 2.
Okay.
Unless you have something to
It
give
needs to
us
get out of the way.
author.
They kind of and the tentacles writhe up. Roll initiative.
Dice
Oh.
don't fail me now. Dice don't fail me now.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going last.
Yes, you are.
What's your plus?
3.
We go at the same time. Because I get +4. Deception.
I'm gonna tell Kaido to take cover.
Deception.
Just as we prepare.
Why'd you do that to me?
Okay.
Put him in dice jail and use the red one.
The red one's meant to kill him.
Which is
All
what we
right,
should be
Rudy,
doing.
what is your initiative?
19.
19? Dang. Findak.
22.
Wow. Full car.
22.
Wow.
Burial.
Critical fail.
That's a big old one. Sidian.
20.
Great.
Step
we
up
blew
your
all-
game,
We
Druid.
blew all of our good rolls. Now we're
Yeah.
gonna suck dealing at damage.
This
Yeah,
is
no
where we
kidding.
die.
Findak, you are on first.
Alright. So, how many Dwargar are there?
5.
5?
Yes.
I'm going to... How thick is the mushroom forest?
Not overly thick. It's like an average forest.
Okay.
It just literally is just made of mushrooms.
Alright, so I'm going to move 15 feet into...
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to shoot first,
Mhm.
then move and hide with my bonus action.
Sure.
Alright. So, I'm going to aim for the big brainy thing.
Okay.
On this side. So, 14.
We'll hit.
And I don't get sneak attack on this because I'm not hitting or anything.
You were
I'm
aiming for the
within
brain.
distance,
he is
right?
within, and yeah, I was gonna say, Brutu is within 5
Oh,
feet of it.
right.
I just shoulder
Yeah,
charged
'cause
him.
Yeah, he just shoulder charged it.
Roll that one. So 5 plus 3 is 8.
8. Okay.
And I'm going to dash over or move into the forest 30 feet and use my hide action.
Okay.
Stealth at 21.
21. Alrighty. Full car.
I'm gonna, since I was right behind Brutu, I'm gonna step up, pull out my. Well, I already had my rapier pulled out.
Sure.
And I'm gonna take a slash at it.
Sure.
It's time to get rapey.
Not a catchphrase we need.
No.
That rolled into the
Yeah,
table where.
full
Cocked.
Reroll.
Yeah, it's cocked.
21 to hit
That'll hit.
and 9 damage.
9.
Calm down, kid. Don't get penisy.
Sidian, you're on.
Alright, I'll step up and attack the floaty brainy thingy.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one. Sorry. 25 to hit
Yeah.
for 8.
8.
I take it back. We might be making short work of this thing.
Yeah.
Well, we are all acting first,
Brutu,
except
you are on.
for...
yeah.
I'm going
Except for the
to
failure.
hold an action
Uh huh.
and wait for Findak.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold the action for Path to the Grave
Okay.
for Channel Divinity
Okay.
for my last one.
What is that one?
Double damage
Okay.
on the next hit.
Sure. All right.
And
3.
I'm going to put my shield up.
After you ready your divinity, 3 of the Durgar just seem to keep doing what they're doing, tending to the dirt, and the just completely oblivious of what's going on. However, the brain looks around and you hear the beak parts and you hear the words, Kill them! Kill them all to feed the mushrooms. At which point the Durgar all look up. Their dead fungus-covered eyes set upon you.
Do we have a count?
There's 3 of them. And
Just
the brain.
There's 5 total.
There's 5.
Yeah,
Oh, 5, okay.
One of them tries to club Burial, but misses terribly. As it walks up.
I sidestep and give him the harshest of looks.
Slide to the left.
Burial, you're on.
Side to left. Bear paw!
Burial, you're up.
You have the right to bear arms.
Not yet.
In time.
Yes.
Bear paw.
I'd like to hit him with my thorn whip.
Go for it.
I don't hit him.
What'd you roll?
It's a math 9.
Ooh, yeah.
Why aren't you rolling the killing die?
And misses.
Killing die.
The killing
Does your thorn whip like take the effect of the ground around it? Because now I'm imagining you're whipping them with mushrooms.
It's kind of a lichen-y looking thorny whip.
It glows in the dark.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
kinky.
All right.
And there's one more left who wanders over to Brutu and can't hit for nothing. Just Findak. You're on.
All right. So, I'm going to maneuver 10 feet to get a clear shot at
Okay.
the brain thing. Am I stealth to get advantage?
He's still within 5 feet. So he has
Well, I meant if I get advantage to hit it, not for the thing because I'm
yeah,
hidden from sight.
yeah. Because the mushroom trees are big enough to you would be able to easily break sight.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the ball.
God.
Oh,
No, not in a good way.
oh,
Let's see. 12.
12 will actually hit the brain.
Oh.
Channel Divinity
So
triggers.
channel divinity.
Yes. Which means you do max damage.
No.
No, it's
damage.
double damage after.
Because he
everything's
has,
out.
it's double damage because then he has weakness to the effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it's not a critical. It's
Yeah.
a double damage afterwards.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what's your damage?
The 9
It's like an
plus
opposite
3
resistance.
is 12,
Yeah.
making that 24 damage.
Damn, dude.
Holy cow. Your arrow almost splits this thing's brain in half. It's just kind of hovering there, looking barely alive with this arrow sticking out of its prefrontal cortex area. It's just kind of like it's trying to speak, but it's slurring a little bit.
I guess you can.
I
say
have behind a
brain-
tree. Bonus action stealth. 15.
Okay.
So it's not dead yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
put it out of my misery.
Okay.
Breathe on it.
10.
Does not hit.
Yep.
You try to stab it, but it just the waving tentacles kind of flail away your strike. Sidian.
Good lord.
I hit for 9.
At who?
The
The
brain.
brain still?
Yeah, because I hit a 24 AC.
Oh yeah,
And then 9
that'll
damage.
definitely hit. What are you using?
My katana.
Oh yes. Yes, you managed to cleave the brain in twain
Alright.
as it splits and lands in 2 brainy halves on the ground.
To use action surge or not?
What are they doing now that that's dead, though?
Yeah, that's true. Perception to check and see the reaction of the Dorgar?
You've already used your action for the round
Oh, okay.
to attack.
So, I'm done.
Brutu?
The other one's a pure hostile. I'll use the action for it.
At the moment, that will roll an investigation, or sorry, perception check. That will burn your action.
12.
12. They're fungus people, almost.
Okay.
These are heavily infected fungus people. It's really hard to get a beat on whether they're angry, sad, what emotion. They're just kind of very bland
But
faces.
they're still coming at us. think
maybe.
Could we really tell before? They didn't hit anybody.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
And that's my
Oh,
turn.
wow. They are still coming after you.
Now we know.
One after.
And knowing is half the
One
battle.
takes a swing at Findak and misses terribly. They're just kind of tripping over themselves and getting in their own way as they try to get to each of you, and just two of them just kind of tumble over each other.
I don't think they're really a problem.
Yeah. Burial.
Head for the door.
Okay.
You weren't
Run for
engaged,
the door.
No, I wasn't.
right? Okay.
That'll get you about within. You'll be able to reach the door probably next round.
Are you going to dash, or are you just going to normal move?
Just one normal move.
Okay.
And then. Good tell everybody. Good luck.
Bye!
The one that was trying to hit you.
Kind of got repressed memories from getting beat up from these mushrooms last time.
Is the one that was beating on you turns back to the other group and takes a swing at Sidian. Yeah, no, not even a prayer. Just kind of. There's not much effort in these things. They're just kind of here.
Just leave them.
Last command.
Findak,
Where's Kaito at?
he's just kind of standing in the center of the group, trying to stay out of the way.
Don't you
of
take
everyone.
cover!
How far away
Just
from
kind of
him am
watching
I?
everybody.
About how far away am I from him?
Probably about 15, 20 feet.
Alright, I go ahead and go up to him. Was like, we should probably leave now.
Probably good idea. I don't know what else could be here.
Is that thing
These-
valuable? I point
That?
to the grill that's split in half.
It wouldn't hurt to take with us.
Could
be-
Sidian, grab it and go!
Could be useful as evidence,
Yes.
because something is very wrong here.
Grab them and go. If you want to take out the rest of them, feel free.
Full car?
I'm gonna swing at the one that came toward me,
Okay.
and regardless of whether I hit, I will then move away.
Sure.
I'm not gonna hit.
For being fungus people, it's odd because they're actually wearing chain shirts.
I rolled a 1,
Oh.
then I rolled a 2.
Oh!
Oh, really?
Oh, shit. Here we
Oh,
go.
really?
Big.
Wow. Was not
One new
expecting
character
that.
sheet?
No, it's not quite that bad, but
But I might be dead.
I need just a
Standing too
second.
close.
Please don't hit Kaido. Please don't hit Kaido. Please don't hit Kaido.
No, Kaido wouldn't have been around us.
Yeah.
We,
Okay.
Not close
but
enough for
he
the
and I
melee.
were right next to each other
Yeah.
because we were hand
Yeah.
fighting the.
Oh, I'm right there too. Yeah, please don't hit me.
He was probably like 5 feet behind them at least.
Don't hit the healer. Like,
Take out the
I'm
healer!
sitting there.
Take out the healer!
I won't hit
It's
myself.
gonna hurt.
goodbye. Have a good time.
Thank you for coming!
Do you want me to roll damage?
Okay, your weapon is bent and useless until fixed by a professional.
Okay.
You stab it into a stone, a small stone, and it just kind of. Oh shit!
And then I'm going to take my movement and move towards the door.
Okay. Which the one that's beside you will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Break away. What's your armor class?
15.
15. He will actually hit you. He just kind of clubs away at you for 5 damage, 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
So, Sidian.
I'm thinking we should take off at least one of the Dwargar and try and take the fungus that's on them as evidence as well, not just the thing that we killed. You know what I'm saying? Because it
That's
could.
on you.
And smash.
Are you spending your turn talking to us, asking questions?
Yes.
So that's what I did.
Alright.
Complete the contract. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll just pick up the dead thing and.
Okay. Bring up the dead brain.
Yep.
Yeah. They're not exactly light things. They're medium-sized creatures, so. Alright. Brutu.
I'm gonna take my action to disengage
Okay.
and my movement to go towards the door.
Alright. These things are. They begin shuffling after you guys, but they're really slow.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be able to. You guys just keep, as you keep moving away, they stay. They only get about 15 feet. Move about 15 feet each move, so they're not going to catch you. You'll easily be able to outdistance them.
If I wasn't afraid, if I didn't want to just lose all my arrows, I'd probably be taking pot shots.
So as you head up the initial tunnel way up to the surface, you're running and finally get to the top, and you see, as you get to the entrance, you see the small Myconid from before who greeted you standing there.
Drop kick him.
Roll a hit.
Jesus.
He's gonna die.
What'd you roll?
Unarmed.
Yes.
That gets my strength, right?
Yep.
18.
18. That'll definitely hit.
Full or
So it'll be 1 plus
Your
strength
strength.
modifier.
So 3.
3? Okay. He just kind of takes the hit. These weird little fungusy eyes kind of look at you like, why?
Let us down to that hole.
Sad puppy eyes.
Is this the area where the wagons were?
Yes, you can see the wagons through the archway. He's just kind of like standing back in the darkness.
Can I see if these were the same type of wagons they had in the city where they, the harness went into the wagon to... Or do these look like they were horse-drawn?
You can take the time to investigate them? Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. 7.
They're just wagons sitting there as far as you can tell.
Okay.
You're not really sure if they're the same magical variety that the city uses or the non-magical that the farmers would use. You're not really entirely sure.
Either way, I think it would be faster for him to throw the brain thing and pull it.
Wagons weigh
Do
quite
I
a
look?
bit.
Do I look like a mule?
Yes, you kind of do.
I'm gonna actually stop for a moment and try and talk to the Myconid that you just drop kicked.
I'm
Based
gonna
on
be...
the reaction.
Well, I see after I finish my
While you're
investigation,
still
see them
prone on the
talking,
ground.
I'm going to keep my eye to the way that we came out of the
Okay.
tunnel.
Sure.
And I'm gonna ask the little dude. I'm gonna literally call little dude. If he knows what's going on here, because he seems to.
As you're leaning down to ask him what's going on, he runs up to our burial, junk punches you, just whack for 4.
Look at you.
My nards. Yeah, you actually critted.
Does the manticore tail get damaged?
Oh no.
Or does the Myconid get damaged by the manticore tail?
No, the manticore tail manages to retain its integrity. Natural 20 for the.
Bigger
Your
enough
nards, on
the
the
manticore
other
tail stab
hand.
him.
have not maintained
Just kinda look-
integrity.
Just kind of gives you a mushroomy glare.
What color is this mushroom, dude?
Kind of an orange or a purplish orange.
Yeah.
Purples and oranges and browns all kind of muddled and mixed together.
Purple dude. Why?
Just kind of looks at you, shakes his head, and spores go spraying over you in burial. He hit me first.
I'll give you that one.
You took
Dumbass.
I'm sitting there. You took me down that dark, scary hole where there was a lot of you mushroom people.
I want to high five the Myconid.
What is this thing? And I hold up half the.
Don't you mean low 5?
I haven't identified it. I have no idea what.
No, for me it's a low five. For him it's a high five.
What did you do? You need to leave now. Now!
Take him with us.
Make a grapple check at disadvantage because you're already holding the grell. They're the brain creature.
What is grapple? Just strength?
It's an opposed strength. Poor guy.
12.
It's a tie. You get a hold of him,
Rock,
but
paper,
you
scissors.
can't seem to he's resisting enough that that you are not able to lift him up and off the ground.
So you got him
Come with me if you want
just
to
enough.
leave.
You've got him immobilized at the moment, huh?
Yeah.
I'd like the revenge nut shot.
Well,
Can I roll to
The
stop
mushrooms
him?
have balls?
yes.
I don't hit him.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
A 3.
A 3. Yeah, no.
I rolled a 5 to stop you.
You won. So this is the way it goes. Your Sidian is holding the mushroom guy with the giant brain tentacle thing over his shoulder. He's got one arm wrapped around the mushroom. As you come running up to punt him, miss horribly, which sends you off completely off balance as Findak runs into you to stop you, and you both go tumbling into the dirt.
I'm gonna
ass
hit
over
that
tea
little
kettle.
mushroom.
Purple
You
dude,
hit him first
I
for no
apologize
reason.
for him. But you seem to know what's going on here. Come with us, please.
No, I cannot. I must return.
I'm gonna assist in a grapple check. He's got to come with us.
Can I... What would we do to try and knock him unconscious? Without,
Just declare that you're trying to use...
I want to use Toll the
Non-lethal?
Dead non-lethal.
Sorry, but that didn't
Can
work for spells. No.
spells do unlethal?
No.
Non-lethal?
Unless it's sleep.
Can I brain him with my mace? Softly?
I can speak from experience that you can survive that.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Bringing you softly.
Oh, God. Okay.
Crit.
No.
19.
Close.
20. No, that's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Your math is so good.
I know.
Non-lethal.
6.
6. He's looking... no, wait, you already kicked him once, so at this point he's unconscious. Just...
Take him. We go. Now.
Do I have to roll to take him at this point?
No,
Or
he's
out?
I'd like to tie him
He's
up.
completely unconscious.
Do we have a big enough bag to put him in? I don't want him to get sunburned or whatever.
Well, now we can take our time and actually put them both into
Have I seen
a wagon
anybody
and
coming
just
up
push
the area that I've been watching while this is all going down?
Correct.
Perception is 15.
15. You don't see anything, but you hear footsteps coming. Slow, methodic footsteps.
I'm just going to shout out to the rest of the party.
And now-
They're on their way!
We go.
So,
Okay, must
a
go
methodic
faster. Must go
pitter-patter
faster.
of feet
Okay.
up the ramp.
Hypothetically speaking, what would it take to try and pull one of these wagons?
Strength check. How strong are you?
For pushing, pulling, and all that, I'm categorized as large.
How strong are you?
20
Real
strength.
strong.
I'd
What's your
like
extra
to
strength.
wild shape
20.
into a horse.
It's mass.
Okay.
I mean, I don't...
Hook me up to
Boom,
the
suddenly there is a
You're
horse in your midst.
Wild shape into a horse?
Now
Where
in the
was
cart.
this when we were fighting?
I'm gonna look... I'm gonna look around.
Old
Where'd
Spice
Burial
commercial.
go?
Now I'm a horse.
Let's go.
This is
Burial?
my horse.
Hook
My
it up.
horse is amazing.
I lick him.
All right.
Well, I climb upon my
We hook him
faithful
up.
steed.
Can we hook him up to this specific wagon?
Huh?
Can we hook him up to the wagon?
Yeah, you can hook him up to the wagon.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
He's a
going to get
horse.
up and take the reins.
Toss the mushroom in the back.
I'm gonna put the branch
As you're
in there,
beginning to
too.
load, you can see coming up through the tunnel. You see the Durgar following.
Everybody get on!
Anyone have a way to cave this place in? Seal it off
Toss a
now?
No,
sacred
we don't
flame
do that.
towards the hallway.
Yeah, we don't want to cave it.
The first guy.
The
Baby.
first guy? Okay. Dex, correct?
Yep.
Oh, that's a big old fail.
I'm gonna sit down on the back of the wagon and start shooting.
I'm gonna crack the reins and yell, "Yeah, bitch, yeah!"
They'll get one round before you do that. So.
Okay.
For 2.
For 2, boink! He's a little crispier.
I tried to aim for the same one he did.
Okay.
22 to hit, 5 damage.
How much?
5.
5. He's still standing, but just barely.
Thwack.
Thwart.
You snap the reins.
Thick.
Thwack.
Had you gotten into the back yet? Nope.
Nope.
You're here. Yeah! As the wagon begins to pull away.
Can
pull
I
away
just try
from
to
you.
jump on it?
What about you?
I was loading the wagon, so
Yeah, some
have
of the
a horse
radio
named Bear.
Yeah! Whoop!
It's a horse named Bear, and we're just
Bear.
going.
The reins just suddenly snap you.
He's so not very excited. Nay.
What are you doing?
Nay.
Is everybody in the wagon?
No. You have no way of knowing that because you're.
Oh well, I used trampling charge to get us out.
Both of you make a dexterity check to see if you can grab onto the wagon.
It's not good.
Draw my die.
Oh. 18.
18?
Well, 0.
Oh,
19.
You both just barely managed to get a hold of that wagon and pull yourselves in as it. As Fulcar snaps the reins and Burial takes off at a dead run out of the cave.
Oh shit! Did Kaido make it?
He was the
followed
mission.
you up on all, but he was waiting for you to finish loading the wagon before he got in.
Kaido was the mission. We just leave him?
No.
You would have brought him up with you. Or something.
There's nobody better but you guys, the mushroom, and the dead brain.
I'm gonna jump out
Oh,
and go
no.
get Kaido.
You idiot!
Give me what's read off the charge to
20
be,
feet straight forward, and
Okay.
then I can continue to move.
Okay, yeah, so that's no big deal. Yeah, you wouldn't. By that point, you would just barely be outside the.
But anything in the way has to make a strength check or
There's
saving throw.
absolutely nothing in your way, so it's
There
just
was a
straight
fence.
shot.
Did you do that on purpose? Has to make a.
Make a dex check to see if you can get back out without harming yourself.
11.
11. You managed to get out of the wagon without hurting yourself, but now you're laying flat on the ground.
I'm going to pull the reins back when I notice that Kaido's not in.
Yeah, you suddenly
'Cause that's
feel
the
a
money.
large weight lift off the wagon.
That's the money.
Yeah. The whole wagon just bounces.
How's the unconscious guy in the back now?
So,
Full horse stop.
Severe whiplash on a mushroom.
roll initiative.
He's laying down on the
Just
ground,
do-
so.
Oof.
17.
17, you will get to go first.
What's the distance between me and?
20 feet. Oh, you,
Can we
you
see
and
what-
Kaito or are you in the mushrooms?
Let's get him and go.
Me and
You
Kaido.
would be a full 30 feet from either one
I got a,
Alright.
with his move, the way he dashed
I'm gonna
forward.
move. I've got
I
30
got a
foot
12 for
move.
my initiative.
Okay.
I got 30-foot move. I'm gonna move up to Kaido,
Mhm.
draw my bow, and
There are 3 Durga that you can see at this point.
all right. And I can see well enough in this since it's the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's where you're standing over, not by the outside entrance, but by the inside entrance, and there's plenty of that glowing fungus around it.
Okay.
It lights up this half of the cave. The sunlight only lights up like the front. half.
Kaido, get
Back half
in the
is lit
chopper!
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Kaido to run.
Come with me if you want to live.
And I'm gonna go ahead, draw my bow, and take a shot at one of the.
Okay, go for it.
Let me switch dice. Critical fail
Ooh,
with a 3.
ooh, that is
Goodbye, bow.
Twang!
String breaks.
Yep.
You literally threw a bow.
He forgot how
So
to use
3?
it.
Yep.
Yeah, your bowstring breaks.
Yep.
And you will be unable to use it until you can spend some of your downtime to fix it. So,
Oh, there goes
Climb
that.
up on my big ass steed.
full car.
I'm going to yell for Kaido to get in the wagon.
Okay. You see him booking as hard and fast as he can for the wagon.
Let's go, Kaido.
That's my free
Alright.
action, right?
Yeah.
Vicious Mock,
Okay.
one of the Myconids, or whatever, Dorger.
What's your...
Um,
oh, he's going to fail that. You're better than 11. At
should
least I hope.
13.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to fail that.
Alright.
I'm going to say,
Damage.
pick the fungus out of your ears! For 4 damage.
4 damage? Okay. It's still standing.
I'm gonna just stand up in the back and take a shot. As like if I can see
What's your
any of them
initiative?
following. 11.
11. Okay. Yeah. You were next.
Do I still have the telepathy fungus thing?
Yes.
I'd like to telepathically tell Chris to hurry the hell up.
I didn't roll initiative.
Okay. Yeah, if anybody's doing anything.
16 was my initiative.
Okay.
We gotta go. Nay.
Nay. I'm gonna feed Justin an apple. Let's go.
Where you get an apple?
I don't know.
Feed him some trail rations.
A fungus?
Oh god.
Take a chunk off.
Tripping assholes.
Could take a chunk off the fungus guy.
Yeah.
Ultimate revenge.
It's not a girl
16 to
fungus.
hit. It's 8 damage.
Fungus has a cloaca.
Oh god.
Which one are you hitting? The one that he mocked or a different one?
I really probably couldn't tell which one he mocked other than
Okay.
what it winced.
Random.
Sure.
Yeah, you hit a different one, so.
Mhm.
You said 8?
Yep.
Alright. Kaido takes off at a full bolt, gets to the wagon, makes a very impressive leap from just a flat out run, just whoom, hauls himself up, just kind of
10.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Wait, you're not on it now.
No, he's not.
Oh my god.
No, because the Durgar are closing on him.
We're so bad at this.
It's not my fault that we forgot him in the first place.
2 of them try to club you with their little stubby arms. The third one, however, actually does manage to get a hold of you.
Oh, you're in the club now, bud.
Yep. For 8.
Ooh.
As he just kind of wanders up to you, swings with his little stubby arm, and connects with some kind of soft spot in your large warforged body.
Alright.
Sidian, you're on next. So you're on. Brutu, you
can
are
never
on
remember.
deck. Are you just standing there as a horse?
I'm looking like checking to make.
You can't really see much because of the.
The blinders.
No, not,
No,
The blinders.
not the blinders.
The
but
bridle will keep him from
yeah,
turning
the
his
bridle
head.
and the
very
too
much.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to
the
look
rails
back
that
a little
hold
bit.
the wagon to him.
Bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind
Okay.
before I figure out the damage real quick. I want to see if I just heal it. So, and I did. So, I struck off that hit.
Okay.
Draw my sword.
Yep.
Katana.
Yep.
14 to hit.
Will not hit. You come down across it and you hear the
Clang.
rattle of metal as you realize these things are actually wearing chain. You have no
There's-
move left.
Yeah, but I'd have to disengage first, and I already acted. Actually, action surge,
Okay.
disengage,
Okay.
and then move 30 feet.
Okay.
And run.
Make a dex to jump into the back of the wagon.
5.
You jump and miss and land face first under the wagon.
Hey, I've at least got cover.
What does he have? 3/4
I
cover?
telepathically yell, "What happened to Bromont?"
He turned into Titus O'Neil.
I stand up and take the whole heart with me.
Just got a transmission change mid-battle.
It needed an oil change.
I'm gonna toll
This
the
horse
dead.
needs his oil changed.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
Okay.
Probably one of the ones that has an arrow sticking in it.
Okay.
So it's a Constitution
He will fail.
12.
His head just kind of vaporizes.
Get in the car! We gotta go!
You all hear this boom, and it watches the one's head just disappears into dust.
I'm going
Spores.
to Vicious Mock another.
Okay.
And wait for.
Bear, go
It
forward
will
15
actually
feet so he can
succeed.
stand up.
Horse named Bear. We gotta go.
Finneck, you are on.
Alright. Well, I shout that to him. Like, go forward about 5-10 feet. He needs to get up. He's underneath
At
the
least 10
cart.
feet. I'm 6 and I'm nearly
I
7
walk 10
feet
feet
tall. I
forward.
need some
Yeah.
room.
Or trot.
And I shoot.
Go for it.
You're trotting now after you went into a full
Great.
blown stampede.
Very
All right.
fancy prancing.
1 and then a 12.
I'm a sassy horse.
It was,
Man, our dice
So,
are
critical fail, then a 12 on the next roll.
yeah.
our dice are being a little vindictive tonight.
Someone else be the horse.
The living failures.
12.
This is what
You
third
missed
crit fail
badly?
tonight.
And you look incredibly foolish as your shot just kind of goes wanging around the room with some odd ricochets and sticks right back beside you when it's all said and done.
Holy shit.
Does it
Just
break?
barely
That's the
missing
magic
you.
bullet
Does
that
it
I've been
break?
looking for.
Yes.
With that
It just shatters
Mike's over
on
here.
impact beside
Arrow
you.
roulette!
You have small splinters in your leg.
How did I do that?
No actual damage, but just kind of a little stinging pain in your leg there.
This is going to take me 10 minutes to get all these out. You should have waited to move forward after I shot.
You told me.
Kaito's just kind of looking around at all of you. This is insane. You're all insane.
You're still safe.
True. And much appreciated.
But did you
Now,
die?
Can I free action just to go thumbs up from under the car?
just see a hand stick up over the rail of the back end of the cart. Kaito looks at you. You're all insane. And at which point he turns back and casts Firebolt.
Oh.
I'll fire bolt. I thought you said ball for a second. I was like, and we're cool.
Yeah.
We can take our time now.
Vaporizes another one of just blows a giant hole through its chest. The other damaged one. At which point you can see another one slowly making its way up out of the tunnel.
So there's
still
only
two.
one of us that can get to us right now from double moving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you said these things were moving slow enough that we could outpace them. So are they, even with a double move, would they reach us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're only about 30 feet away.
Okay.
That would be double move for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which they are doing. They are moving up, so they are on your tail end.
Okay.
So, it is your turn.
Get
Half
in
my
the
move to
cart.
stand up.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
You crawl out from under the wagon.
How many are here?
Two.
Okay.
Shouldn't there only be one near him, though?
The other one.
You
Yes.
said the other one was just coming.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, the
just
other one's
coming
just
up.
coming up the stairs.
Yes,
so.
Alright. I'll swing at it.
Good.
If I do enough damage, I could probably kill it in one swing. So.
I don't know about that. They're kind of
Critical?
Well, that'll do it.
We'll say no more, fam.
Yeah. Well, considering all the crit fails tonight, it was
Yeah.
inevitable you had to get one crit in.
Refresh my memory. How do
Double
you-
the dice.
Double
or
dice.
Yeah.
Double dice and then add the
So
modifier.
just double the dice straight. Don't roll another die.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Or, well, it's,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
double
do
the
which
dice.
one you want.
15.
No, it's double the dice.
It is? Alright.
Yes.
To
All
save
right,
time.
15 damage now.
That's
15?
fine.
Yep.
You cleave him from top to bottom. And more spores go spraying into the air.
Get in the cart!
And then
Nay!
my last 15 feet of movement to get in the car.
Yep. You manage to climb up into the cart. You feel the cart.
Yeah!
Scrambling
charge.
Get out of the
War
cart. You feel a great weight on you.
Oh god! The most massive of all e-brakes.
All you hear as the cart goes is,
Alright. Everyone else needs to get into the front of this while he's in the back.
Yeah!
Balance the card.
Everybody's on now.
yes, everybody's actually in the cart this time.
Wow.
Okay, so you go running out into the sunlight, about half blinding everyone after the dim light in the cave. Where are you going from here? Kaito's like, we need to return to town.
Yeah,
This is
how
bad.
far
Yes.
away was the town? Distance-wise? Like
Walking-
Time length.
Yeah, walking, you were looking at about 2 hours. So, with a horse and wagon, and his butt being drug, I'm going to say hour and 15.
Doesn't wild shape only last an hour?
I can get us within, 15 minutes or 20 minutes walk.
Yeah,
Does he know when it's about ready to wear off,
Yes.
or does he all of a sudden just become a dude?
And that's a hernia. No, he has,
under the cart.
he has an idea of, he's been
Okay.
doing this and trained well enough that he would have an idea of when it's about to wear off.
You get a weird tingly feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your ears twitch.
You just keep yawing.
Yeah.
Because he slows down.
What are you doing? Yeah! I said yeah!
As he reverts to his humanoid form, you snap him across the back. Because he has no way to communicate to you when he's actually reverting. Whoops. And as much of a slave driver as you are. You know,
Whoops, my bad.
No damage, just stings a little.
I am not a beast of burden.
Now.
Nay. Everybody make a perception check.
You hear footsteps far, far in the distance.
16.
14.
I got a 15.
17.
Anybody over a 13,
Alright. Not you.
you realize as you're as you're sitting there
Earmuffs.
and your friend has reverted back to his humanoid form.
What was
Realize
that?
Mushroom doesn't look so well. It is burnt to a freaking crisp.
That's why I told you
It
to
is
put it in
all
a
dried
bag.
out and just shriveled up, and
I'd like to stand over it. That's what you get.
I'm gonna
you're
take
still hanging up in the reins out front.
water from my water skin and pour it on him.
I'm
You
gonna
have
put a
wet,
cloak
shriveled
over him.
mushroom.
Worth a shot.
Put a cloak over him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take my cloak off and.
This is getting really awkward. Now we have one of them dead in the back.
Now we gotta hide a body again. No, we don't. No,
Bury it.
You don't have to.
It'll grow back then.
I put my finger in it.
As you touch it, it's kind of stiff and dried out and fibery. These things don't do well in sunlight.
That's why I asked to put it in a bag.
Nobody said anything.
I know.
Kaito,
Yes.
is this thing dead now?
He lifts up the cloak. Oh, yes. I believe so.
Have I managed to get out of the reins yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to signal to high five Brew 2.
Very dead.
Alright. Well, that's
Okay.
something to know.
We
It still might be worth
only
studying.
a few minutes from the city. So, unless you have the ability to continue,
We're hoofing it.
okay. That is
All right. Back in.
As you all head off walking this time, are you going to try to pull the cart, or are you just going to abandon it and walk?
Do you want to just push it?
We could sell the cart.
I'll try and push, pull. see
I'll help
ways.
push the cart.
I'll help pull.
If you push, I'll pull.
Okay.
Or I'll push then.
Yeah, you two pushing might equal out to my pull.
All right, so
I'm gonna
remember how we
sit.
figured-
I'm gonna sit in the
with
front.
advantage. What are you doing?
Sit in the front. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna let him do it.
19? Yeah, you managed to. It's a much longer walk than it would have been had you just walked. This will take you probably around half an hour, 45 minutes, with you slowly pulling the wagon along. But you managed to get to the city with
got a cart to sell.
everything intact.
Maybe.
And as you wander up to the city, that's where we'll call it for tonight. So, everybody out there, see you next week or next time.